Okay. I think. Oh, wait a second. Am I in the wrong spot? What happened here? What am I listening to? That's my spot. Turn that off. Who am I missing? Anathul. So let me change my name. I'll put myself in the right spot. Okay. I think we're good now. Oh, I'm not in charge. We're live. We're live.
Who remembers what happened last week?
2 weeks ago.
Hope. Well, 2 weeks ago. Yeah, sorry. Hope you didn't forget anything, because I'm not going to remind you.
We interviewed 2 of the remaining survivors from the crazy massacre in the cave. Wonder how that happened.
Yeah.
So we talked to them, and one of them had a peg leg, and the other one was an old man. The peg-legged one was kind of mean, and he kicked Anathul in the leg. That wasn't very nice.
He was aiming for something else.
But we eventually learned how much they didn't like the city and how they thought they were being treated unfairly. And eventually everyone agreed to let them just go, give them a camel and go.
Yeah.
But then the peg leg came back and tried to steal stuff. And again, without Emiko knowing, it was another dead man in the making. And then we left.
How that happened?
Oh, it's a mystery. It just fell down and died.
He fell down on his own sword.
Actually, she believed it too. Oh, the poor guy, he trampled by a camel.
It's camel tripped him. That's right.
Gosh. So we left with both their bodies because we were going to take back Captain Sahala back to the city because everyone apparently wanted to say, oh no, he died in battle. Oh, so sad. And then we ran into Relmus and Norl. Apparently the other side of this big fight that was happening while Sahala was fighting in this cave with us. And they mentioned that Captain Sahala, even though he's dead, he would be brought back by the Peacebringer, and everyone kind of freaked out.
I think we're booking it out of town now.
Yeah, we're mid-freakout.
Yeah. So we went back and we found an Oozasis thing that ate the bodies on our way back. We were terribly lost.
And the camel.
And the camel. Yeah, sad. Rip.
Poor camel.
But yeah, so the bodies were gone and we went back and everybody was like, oh, we were bringing them back, but...
Sadness, we couldn't make it. So, uh-oh. Do we lose something? Uh-oh. What the hell happened? What in the hell is that? Okay, sorry folks. Something's going on with Discord. What the hell's happened?
Hello?
What the hell happened?
It was like your server.
Whoa! What happened?
Okay.
Said the servers.
Wow, what was? Okay,
Wait,
hold on.
What's happening?
I don't know. It may have been Discord's Amazon base, I believe. So who knows? But it kicked everybody out.
Oh dear.
The server went offline for a second.
I'll be right back. One moment.
Yeah, so it was Discord services. Grab them here, bring them over here, put them back. Yeah, you can come back into the Praetor room, guys. That was weird.
Oh, I'm in the wrong channel.
Super weird.
And we are missing...
Mai said she'll be right back.
No, we're still missing somebody though.
Rosa.
Yeah,
Anethel, Emiko, Fiona.
we're missing Fiona.
So, yeah, Discord took a crap. There she goes. Nope. Yep, there she is.
Yep.
Weird.
That was weird.
Yeah, it was real weird. I mean, I was listening to mine, all of a sudden it just went blank, and I wasn't paying attention to Discord. And I'm like, no one's talking to me. Why are you not talking to me?
So I've come up with a nickname for Fiona.
What, me?
Yep, I've come up with a nickname for her, which you will.
Oh no. Wait. He just stopped talking?
I don't think I've done anything to earn a nickname.
I think he just stopped talking, or he's DC.
He went mute. Gary went mute, if you can hear us. What is going on? It's the storm.
I say we've had crappy. How's the weather over there, by the way?
Where I'm at, we just got our temperatures just dropped into the 20s.
It's snowing.
Yeah.
in Chicago.
Is it gonna job rain forecast? Because
Really
I gotta
bad.
drive there tomorrow for a company meeting.
In Dallas, you do?
Yeah, Fort Worth.
Let me check real quick. I'll tell you.
I say our corporate headquarters over there, and I really don't want to go through Ranger Hill while it's freaking icy.
Yeah, that's so slight chance of rain this evening, sleet, and then DFW Tuesday the high is 43, and then Wednesday is 53. It's gonna be cold, but I don't see really. They're not showing a lot of
So it's not
rain.
really thick then.
Yeah, not for us. Maybe a little, but nothing that's gonna stick. It sounds like.
Yeah, because I gotta go down there tomorrow, and I'll be in Fort Worth till Thursday.
Yeah. Weird. Uh-oh.
So now we lost Grundy.
Yeah.
Solomon Grundy doesn't care.
Boy, not a way to start off tonight.
My main question is, was he born on a Monday?
I'm not going there. Well, now watch him have lost. Weird.
It's all Fiona's fault.
I think so.
It is not.
Someone has a message.
Yeah, it's my phone. It's the wizards talking. Facebook. I was going to see if anybody else is having issues on their Discords. Look at some of the other streams. Mercs, what are they doing?
Yes.
Then I gotta go.
They seem to be fine. What about 20 sides?
Mine's finished, so I figured mine would be far behind.
Cool. Yeah, so B, you're out in.
Yeah, it looks like they're playing. Play for. Oh, he's not started yet. All right.
I just blame Fiona.
Okay. Works for me.
Well, I guess we'll go ahead and get started from there.
Yes, we're off. Yeah.
I believe Grundy and Yinril and Fiona were scouting outside to see how things were going.
I thought we were.
Yeah,
Didn't we hadn't hightailed it out of town yet?
No, not
we left
yet.
off with y'all looking outside and seeing that the cleaners were out and about, and
Oh,
y'all were
that's
debating
right.
on what to do.
So,
Yeah.
and they're performing that ritual. We don't know how long it's going to take.
You want to outrun the cleaners?
Well, you could always throw them something as a distraction. I don't know. Do you have anything small and trash?
We
Giggity,
do.
giggity.
Yeah, we got to.
Yeah, har. Mm-hmm. Don't give
What
Fiona any
sacrifices
ideas.
would you make? What is your life worth? What is their life worth?
I have no illusions. I don't think we'll be able to sneak past that way.
I'm back. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but we lost Gary. For some reason, he's not back on yet. So.
Oh no.
All right. Yeah, because weren't we worried that Sahala, they were gonna resurrect Sahala or something like that? I'm trying to remember.
Yeah,
They're
even
doing
though
that
we
right
just-
now.
Thanks,
Yes,
Fiona.
they're in the process of doing that. And I think that we were agreeing to leave while it was nighttime, even though there was crazy crap outside.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they threw this big sermon and asked for volunteers. So a whole bunch of the townsfolk rose up, and now they've all crossed the bridge and they're heading over there to perform the ritual.
I say ladies first. Silence is deafening.
Emiko, did you want to go outside?
Emiko. Emiko. Am I? Holy moly, we're just having horrible problems tonight.
I'm sorry, yeah, give me a moment.
Oh,
I'm having
okay. She's having a moment too. Oh my lord. What in the heck? Oh, I got a map. Something showed up. Ah! Where are we at? We're in that big build. We're in this building right here.
No, y'all are actually
Nope.
down. You don't have
Oh.
too far to make it to
Oh.
the gate.
Okay, we're down here. Cool. Okay.
Well, I think first things first, let's get out of town, then we can pick a direction. How many, praying
I'll
out
go
into
wh-
the street, how many of these cleaners are about? Does it seem possible that we could dash our way between them and just make a break for the gate?
No, there's a lot of them, but they're spread out all through the city like a way. At any time, you probably see maybe a dozen of them together.
Okay, I think I'm good now.
Okay.
You're great.
I'm sorry.
What are we have camels for mounts, right?
Yes, you have them, but where'd y'all store them? Y'all never said.
In my back pocket.
Your back pocket? In your horse pocket?
Right.
Does the inn not have stables? Or are there stables at the gate?
I'm gonna assume if y'all didn't put them anywhere, y'all probably left them with the stables just south of the.
Okay.
Yeah, last I
That's
remember, we had left them with the staples, and then me and Fiona had went to go with the guard.
Yes.
I remember that much. And then before the madness of the server crashing,
Mm-hmm.
I remember that we were going
Oh,
to.
perfect. You're populating the map.
Uh-oh. What is
I
he
remember
doing?
we were supposed to be leaving because
Dropping the
everyone's
all
freaking.
over the place.
We want that to go way over there.
I believe that's Cebu's best friend.
Uh-huh.
How well? Did we gain back a Grundy?
Yes.
Welcome back.
Grundy's back.
Hello,
Oh,
Grundy.
okay.
Welcome back.
Grundy, what are you doing? You're first.
I'm loading it.
Come on, Grundy. You gotta make a decision.
Oh, what did I miss something while I was handling stuff?
No, he's screwing with me.
I would not do
Oh
that.
gosh.
I would not
Oh,
do
no,
that.
Never.
Okay. That is rude. We just
No,
figured that
look
you're
at-
better with sense of direction, so you would know which way to go.
No boy, no.
Weird. Where is my? I thought I had an encounter built that had all these in here, and I can.
No, you don't
Oh, there
need
it is.
it. Oh, you don't need it. We're gonna RP this right outside we'll be able to get right outside the gate. No problem.
That's a lot of them.
Outside the gate.
One of
I'm
them,
looking
like,
for my extra players to help me with this lie, but no, they won't lie.
You can RP it.
What
Plus,
I say y'all
the
are.
trash gnome out
I
for
have
decoy. and
no
everyone else
idea
runs
what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
They are trying to figure out how to get out of town without getting caught by the cleaner.
Oh.
There's a ton of food and
That's
drinks and
right.
stuff on the tables. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hansel and Gretel it.
Hookah pipe.
I'm
Ben,
gonna
where's the
grab as much as I can carry.
Fiona, now's not a time to stuff your face.
I can stuff
Wait,
my
who's
face anytime I
grabbing-
want, except not this time.
Always
tavern owner
thinking
comes
with
over.
their
Oh!
mouth.
Are you hungry? We will have more. But he motions with
Really,
the
I'm starving.
waitress to bring you over some. Ah, you are very hungry. Yes. It's you will party again tonight as soon as Sahala shows up. We will have party. Yes.
I am looking forward to that. I'm just stuffing a ton of food and plates and whatever I can into my bag.
Are we all gathered together?
Yes, y'all have. As far as I know,
Unfortunately,
gathered
yes.
back together.
Yeah, we're just inside the inn. Well, say we head on out, grab our camels, and make for the gates.
Yes, let's do that.
But will we not be picked up by those strange cleaners?
I mean, if
Are we
there's a
gonna try
mess,
to
they'll
sneak
clean it
past?
up, right?
Yeah, we could keep them occupied.
Do you have trash?
I can make trash.
Don't look at me.
Say, I'm just picturing the entire party turning and looking at Sibo like,
Yeah.
It's already
this?
trash.
Mm-hmm.
I was
I
considering giving the camels laxatives as we ride out of town. That'll keep them busy.
Can I see the map of the city real quick? Because I can't remember
Sure.
where it's at. That would be it. And there's a bunch of stuff on the map.
Yeah, it's all the cleaners.
Ah,
Vile creatures.
They're
Very
cleaning
vile.
the streets.
I think if we run from doorway to doorway until we get out of the city, I think we'll be all right.
Well,
Nothing
Fiona's
tricky.
got an idea, right? Very rare, but she has one.
I do.
And what would that be,
What
Fiona?
is that?
I need you to walk out the door and just turn around for a second while I walk the other way.
Uh-huh. You want to use Hansel and Gretel and lead them right to me. Little bits of trash and goo.
I
Hello,
open
wifey
the-
poo. They're being mean to me. They're being mean to
are
me.
there any cleaners right outside of the
Food's in the
door at the
microwave.
moment?
It's
Give
really
me a
good.
perception check.
There's none right outside at the moment, outside of where we are.
Run for it. Ladies first.
Well, I mean,
I'll step out into the street.
technically, none of them have the actual map, do they?
I mean, I can step out.
Why
I
don't
am
we have
walking
the
out
map?
door.
You guys, okay? You guys are all looking at the map of the city map too.
Yeah, with all the
Yes.
with all the
Okay,
cleaners
okay.
on it. Yeah, hmm
Okay, yeah, because we're actually in
with the red circle.
that,
the
that
first
building,
one.
if I'm not mistaken. Yeah,
That's right.
and
Yes.
our camels are here.
Okay.
Okay. What's the rough distance between the two buildings?
Oh, about 30 feet.
Can I make a stealth check and try to sneak across to the stables?
Sure. Pull that. See. Okay, you're good. You go
Okay. Doink, doink,
skittering
doink.
out the doink. You see an Anadol slip out the door into the shadows.
I'll follow him in the same sneaky manner, maybe.
Perfect.
You can give me a stealth check as well.
I stand in the doorway.
Oh man!
So Imako heads out the door. Oh, let me switch. Grab my other.
Nice
I
knowing you,
think we
General.
should follow the fiery eyebrow.
I would like to reach into my bag and toss a plate of food across the road.
Well, give me 1 second.
Okay.
Yenril.
Yinril, you're oop, that's why I gotta pull it off. This one. I mean, you step out the door and you trip and fall, go kind of bounce down the stairs a little bit, and this drops off the roof and lands right next to you. Starts scuttling towards you. One of these mechanical spider-looking things. Here, I'll show you the picture again.
I was going
Oh,
out. standing in
boy.
the doorway.
Oh, it's got a death ray for a pooper.
I'd like to use prestidigitation to make Sparks 10 feet away from me in the opposite.
Shooting off a flare. An aircraft
Okay.
flare.
This thing scuttles. It does not seem to care about Sparks. Right up to you. Stands there for a moment, and it starts crawling up
Starts crawling what?
the wall.
Oh,
Oh, they don't
how
bother people.
effing
Okay.
nice of it. But no, wants to try to eat me.
Well, I'm people.
And he's clean.
Somebody's
Yeah.
been to the bathhouse recently.
Hey, no,
That's a-
let's not be racist now. Cleanliness is not always godliness.
So yeah, I would imagine that I'm right out behind the general.
Right. Toss me a stealth.
Oh no, I'm not being stealthy
Oh, okay.
because I can't be stealthy.
You should just try so we can
I
laugh.
can sure try. I mean, that's not an issue, but
Sure. Let's see if you go falling down the stairs face first like a bard.
yep,
Oh.
Oh
Bam.
my gosh!
sure do.
Yes.
Your center of gravity's off because you're missing a lot of beard, and sure enough, you go tumbling down the stairs. You plop down there, and you hear a thunk right behind you.
Crap.
While that's happening in that distraction, I'm going to run past all that stealthily.
All right, give me a stealth check. Oh, that's pretty good.
It was a 1 for a second.
Grundle, you
Cursed again with low rolls.
You're kind of dust yourself off, setting up. This thing scurries over to you, kind of looks at you for a moment, then hops up, starts crawling up the walls.
I flip at the bird as it's going.
It doesn't
Dwarf?
seem to
That's
pay
not
you any
dwarf
mind.
language. Okay, the bird is not dwarven. Okay.
Dwarven enough.
Did I get across, or did the damn thing
You did
smell
get
me?
across.
I did or don't?
You did.
Okay.
You can scurry into the stable.
Damn right I am.
And now I make my way over to the stable.
I forgot, am I riding with somebody? Because I gave my camel away.
No,
Oh wait, no!
we
that's
had an
act-
extra one. You've been doing that since we killed the guy, thinking that we got rid of one of the camels. You have a camel.
I keep forgetting. Poor guy trampled by a camel.
It was really sad, and it was good that you didn't see it happen.
Like most things, apparently.
It's okay. It's good. We want
Zebo,
you to be
where's
scarred.
Squeaky?
In my pouch.
Okay.
Do not
Fiona,
pick on my
Yes.
Squeaky.
are you still in the tavern?
No, I walked out. I threw a plate of food
Remember,
across
yeah,
the
she
road.
threw the food. Yeah, to try to.
Okay.
And then I'm also going to
Distract.
sneak to the stables.
All right. Grab our camels and start moving. Oh,
What do we need to do?
I don't know. What y'all doing?
You said we were trying to head.
heading
We were
back
getting our
south.
camels and head out the gate as quickly as possible.
All right.
Tut, tut,
You
tut,
may,
tut, tut, tut.
Yep, that sounds like a plan to me.
All right, the group mounts up on your camels, starts riding towards the gate. As you approach the gate, there are guards, and they motion you. Oh, where are you going?
Oh, we got an errand.
I'm gonna head out for a ride across the desert sands underneath the everlasting stars.
And I turn to I tell him, we're going to find the body of the commander too, just to help with the resurrection ritual. We know exactly where, right about where it was at. So we're gonna go out there and see if we're gonna retrieve him.
Gat looks from Anethel to the dwarf and then back to Anethel, and he's like, "Wait, so what are you doing? Wait, so you're going to get the captain's body? Oh, we don't need the captain's body. That's fine. They said they were just gonna do."
Yeah, the ritual is always more successful with the body. So.
Oh, nothing is beyond the power of the Peacebringer.
Takes the shit out of me.
Everything does.
Well, perhaps we won't have to ride quite so far then. As I said, I just want to go see the sights. It'll just be an overnight adventure. We'll be back in the morning.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give a persuasion check. Or I guess a deception, whichever one you want to try to perceive it.
And
I'm assisting, by the way, so.
Probably the same, eh? Let's go with persuasion. Ooh.
Oh, I think Grundle said he was
Assisting.
eating. So
I'm
you can
assisting
do,
by my
assisting.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
let's
definitely
make
assisting.
that.
Because you don't want me rolling persuasion.
Yes.
The guard does look around, looks up at the sky. Oh, it is a fine night. Normally I wouldn't let you out, but it gets dangerous at night. But I think y'all can handle it. Just don't go too.
Perfect. Thank you, sir. And ride through as soon as the gates are opened.
As do I.
See.
Yes.
On delay.
And of course, as I ride past the guard, you hear a... Excuse me.
I thought I was bad.
It may be two of y'all these things start chasing.
Oh gosh.
Don't get any ideas, pal.
Alright. Y'all are leaving the city. Just as the dusk is beginning to settle, it's getting dark, it's getting kind of cold out. Most of you have traded off your thicker clothing for desert garb. What would you like to do?
I'm nice and
Let's
cozy.
ride a few miles south of the city, and then we can figure out where we want to go.
We might want to find a way to, hide our camels.
Thought we decided the village of the old ones.
That's what I thought we were going. Yeah.
Yeah, Village
They
of
are
Old Ones sounds
very
perfect to me.
south from here.
Yeah.
Coordinate in my map.
The real direction.
Yeah, maybe they can answer some questions and help reveal some of the secrets of the Peacebringer.
Okay. Are y'all willing to stay on the road or cross country?
Yes.
When he
Staying
says
on the
that,
road.
you know he's just trying to guide us into trouble.
Oh, I just need to know which
There's
one
not
you're going.
very many roads
Well-
to choose from.
I don't have desert survival, so I don't want to go striking off across the sands. It's a good way to get killed.
There's not a lot to go and bunker down into. So maybe traveling as far through the desert in the nighttime is best.
I'd rather stay on the road.
Yeah, staying on the road's a good idea.
Yeah.
Overrated.
Do I see any brush? Like tumbleweeds or
No.
anything?
Pretty much everything around here is sand. The road is basically marked off by the sandstone kind of that's been laid to keep it
Okay.
Oh, we can always go east and talk to the dragon.
Wait, there's a dragon?
Mm-hmm.
Over here, points at the Forge of the Gods.
Uh,
The Hollow mentioned a dragon. Maybe we can talk to it.
Maybe another time.
Go check out the village. Maybe they're more sensible.
It's quite the ride. But maybe if we keep traveling all the way through the night, maybe we'll reach. Or at least part of the way through.
Everybody else? Anybody got other ideas?
To the road?
to the road.
Yep, road.
Road.
Road
On the
sounds good to
road
me.
then.
Okay. You can give me a percentile on the tower. First come, first serve. Who decides her fate?
Not me.
I win and we lose.
I didn't import that new map. Oh well. We'll reuse something else.
Alright,
Not
we already
that
had an
anything
encounter.
bad's going to happen.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Alright, so you're heading south. It is the middle of the night.
Ooh.
I say we only.
Please.
I say we travel for a few hours, and then camp somewhere
You know what?
safe-ish.
I think we should hightail it out of here before they come looking for us.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I mean, we ride as fast and as hard as we can for some hours, and then set up a camp.
Are y'all
Yeah.
using a light source for your non-dark vision companions?
There's not a moon out?
I've got dark vision.
Fortunately not. There's stars.
yeah.
It's not pitch black, but
Who's up front?
I don't know. Who is up front? Y'all tell me.
I can take the lead.
I will give y'all a map. Y'all can tell me the order y'all are marching on.
I was asking for a specific reason. So, for our non-dark vision people,
Which we headed
I would imagine they're in the middle.
I am
to the west or
only
the
one.
east?
Maybe.
We headed-
You're heading southish.
Okay.
Like I said, I forgot to transfer a map in for this.
Okay.
So south is to the east.
I assume camels have a saddle.
Yes, they are
Mhm,
fully
yes.
tacked.
Okay, I
What?
will.
I wanted to just ride on the humps.
I
my
ride
humps,
up.
my humps, my lovely lady humps.
I ride up to Amiko, touch her saddle, and I don't think I have it. Yeah, I got it. Cast light on her
Oh, I
saddle.
have light as well. A saddle that's all lit up is very bright. I don't think I need that much light. Would that be a bit too much light? I don't know.
Well, can't you keep like a
I don't
blanket around or whatever to try to quash
Oh,
it
I-
just in case?
It's on the very front of the horn of the saddle. The light spell is on the very front, so it's not like blinding her. It's more or less like a headlight kind of.
Yeah, yeah, but
That's the way I'm envisioning it. Is that it's pointing out instead of up in her face.
but make sure you can cover it. If need be.
She can grab the horn with her hand and it'll cover it.
I
Something
think
like
I think that because I have light as well, but normally she just does it to her necklace. I don't know if that would be less conspicuous and easier to hide. Because I'm not well versed in saddles, so
Everybody
I don't
put
know if I
themselves
have-
in the order they're going to be in, with Imako all lit. Not that anything bad's going to happen. Yeah, they're all just a map for fun, right?
It's okay. I'm just gonna get kidnapped again.
Maybe that won't happen.
Well, you haven't wandered off yet by yourself, so you're good, right?
What is this order then? I'll be right behind.
So I have the order as Anthos, followed by Sibo, followed by Yinro, followed by Grundle, followed by Imiko.
The way, yeah, I guess the girls in the back. I don't. Gondrel, you're gonna bring up the rear to protect the ladies.
Fiona can protect me just fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm so gonna get killed by the two of them.
I definitely think Fiona can take care of her own.
You know, they're women though.
Oh God.
Anthol, you're in the lead. You can give me a perception check if you like.
Yes, please.
What you see, Anthol?
What does Anthol see with his Anthol eyes? Hold on.
Your specialized.
Anthol doesn't see much. Oh, actually, no. Sorry, it wasn't scrolled all the way down. You will notice in the twinkling starlight that the ground right in front of you is kind of. It's got like a glisten to it, almost like moisture on it, but it's.
Hasn't been long enough for dew to settle in yet. I hold my hand up and bring the party to a halt.
Oh, what happened?
Hey, Sibo.
Yes.
Look at that.
Would I have seen anything like this before?
What I need to roll?
Perception, I guess.
You're the DM, the gracious DM of the group.
Yes, if you're trying to spot it, perception. Or you can investigate if you want to do that.
Let's see. What's your lowest stat? Yes, that's what it'll take.
What do I see?
Anthel's pointing it out, and you also see it's strange. Like I said, the road up ahead of you, it glistens almost like there's a little bit of moisture, like he mentioned, almost like dew maybe gathering. If it wasn't for the starlight, you wouldn't have noticed.
So,
don't tell me we got another monster out here.
Would I know anything about what this possibly could be? Considering I'm a dwarf and fresh rock.
You're reaching.
I say, I don't think it's rock related. You can go ahead and give me a nature check if you like.
Nice. What's up, Celestian?
Nature check.
Uh-huh.
That's going to turn out great.
Oh, I was so close.
You stare at it a little bit and you're like, what are you making a big deal about it? It's just moisture, whatever. Scared of getting wet? It gives Sibo a dirty.
I don't like
what
wet.
Is ahead? You said water?
Is it our water friend?
Is it a road mimic?
Out of character, I kind of know what this is, but in character, I guess not.
I don't know. It's not another one of those ooze oasis things, eh? Creeping along the road, keeping all thin.
What does it look like?
Please.
Wet. Where it shouldn't be wet.
Look, can we go around it? If it's just a puddle.
How wide is this patch? How far does it go?
It glistens pretty much all the way across the road. It extends a little bit to the south. It's not like an actual puddle. Like I said, it's the starlight's reflecting off of it, so you're actually seeing like little sparkles. It's more like you said, like dew. It's very fine, but it just stands out.
I'm gonna ride back to Fiona and grab some of the dishes that she snagged in her pack, if she'll let me have them.
Yeah, sure.
And then I'm gonna throw one of the dishes on the water. In quotation marks, water.
In the sparkly area?
Yes, in the sparkly area.
Ooh, sparklies.
All right. The dish clatters across the stone and kind of wobbles a little bit and then settles.
What was the point of that?
Why are you throwing dishes?
The heat's getting to the dwarf.
Well, there's nothing to be scared of. Watch! Miko's gonna just waddle on over.
If it thinks it might kill us, maybe we can just walk around the weird wet thing. What was that?
I don't know.
Imiko, would you ride your camel on? Something pops up out of the sand next to you.
Where is it?
You see, it's just
And it
regular
lunges out of
sand.
the.
I hate this world.
Webs.
It's like, look, see, it's nothing. It's just, oh my god!
Oh,
Oh
Come
God!
comes out spraying a web, and you can all give me an.
Did you say initiatives? You're cutting on again.
Yep.
You're
Oh, sorry.
cutting
You
yourself.
can all
Yeah.
give me a initiative.
Yeah, thought so.
Ooh.
Yeah, this large
Yeah.
spider pops right out of the trap door, lunges straight out, spraying web all over whoever just triggered it.
And spider,
Nasty.
nasty spider.
Yinro, you get to react first. You just saw this thing lunge out, spraying sand everywhere, spraying webs on poor Emiko.
I would like to shoot it.
She immediately regrets her decisions.
Sir, you don't
What?
have multi-attack yet? do you?
Oh, not. No, sorry. Next level.
Uh,
My bad. Used to the other guy. Alright, so I shoot it once.
that's what happens when all your characters are alike.
So they're not all alike, they're just both archers. And, right. That's my turn.
Alright, before that one goes, uh-oh, we lost him again.
What the hell?
Oh.
Hell?
Y'all don't need him after all, right?
Oh my gosh! Just put him out front. Oh, now there's more
you will
coming.
see-
What?
Another little spider pop up out of the sand.
Oh, so tiny.
It's a much smaller version. It will though. Yes. We'll back it up. Oh, I'm on the wrong one. That's why. I was like, why is it not doing it? There it goes. It's like, we'll lunge for poor Anethel.
Oh, go away, Wolfie.
Oh, well, this one will turn and spray that. Oh,
Another spider came out?
no, that big one just recharged.
Oh, reach. Oh, look. What
Fiona?
if?
Way back in the back, you see this large spider. It's got two of your friends wrapped in webbing. A smaller one has lunged for Anethel and missed him, landed right next.
Well, I can come up here and attack this guy.
Are you still on your camel?
Yes.
Okay. Oh! Pokes it right in the eye. It's a
Nice.
high-pitched chittering scream and kind of curls up its legs wrapping around
Wow. Well, folks, one moment. I just got disconnected. Wow. Discord is going bonkers. Okay, am I back? No. 1, 2. Weird. 1, 2. Why? What is going on with Discord? Huge problems.
Strength to break out?
Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
back?
Hey,
Okay.
hello!
I'm sitting in the room and it won't even. Oh, wow, it's Discord, folks. They're having problems. So
Something's going on with
yeah,
Discord,
while we're playing.
for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check the boards real quick while we're chatting. They banned you from. Yeah, they banned. That's right, Celestia. No, we got disconnected earlier. I just saw myself just disconnect. Just goes completely red and shuts down. Okay. Anyway, sorry. What were we doing? Sorry, folks.
Imiko is attempting to free herself from the webbing up. If you're willing to try and cut yourself out.
Oh
Oh,
And
no! He was next!
Unbelievable. Yes, it's weird.
Okay.
Oh my gosh!
I'm gonna let me pop into some of the other Twitch channels. I want to see if anybody else is having problems. So unless it's the server, change servers. Which
you want to? Yeah, I say change server, or we can try switching to the other server we use for Thursday. Just drag the others in.
Yeah,
What
I can't
server
remember. How do you?
normally? Central?
How do you? Yeah. How do you change
what is it?
servers? I forgot.
Right click on the server icon and server
That's
setting.
That or just the drop down at the top, server set.
Where?
Yeah.
Oh.
We're on US Central. Maybe try
South.
East or
East?
South. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's servers. Where do y'all do that? Damn it. Okay. Why am I missing? I can't find my server. Where the hell is it? What?
We're also still missing Devil Dog.
I think his is more. I think it's something on his end, like internet wise, because he's disconnecting from the game when he does that.
Oh.
Where do you click on the server? Where? You think I would know this? To
The
change?
drop down way at the very top.
There it is. Okay. Where'd y'all go to? East?
You could try east or south because I think we're currently on central.
I say
lost
we only
Fiona.
opt between Central and
I'll go south. I'll go southy. Let's see what happens. Did I lose y'all?
Nope.
No.
Okay, good. Okay,
I
yeah, I
mean,
went
we
south.
lost
Let's see.
Fiona. She was next on the list.
It's the storms. It's freezing the interwebs.
Ah. I mean, it snowed quite a bit over here.
That's
Well,
probably
before they replaced our AT&T lines here, every time it rained, we'd lose phones and the old credit card systems on the north side. That was fun.
Let's see. While we're sitting
But
here.
only when it rained? Means
Yes.
the cabling that had just worn down and it was all
Yeah, the cables underground were just all crapped up. So as soon as they got wet, you lost phone. And, of course, the old credit cards used to run through the phone line. That was fun. Did we just get a phone call at the store? Great, let me redo this person's credit card transaction.
It's semi-cold, but it's not that bad. I like it cold. Who we missing? We're missing.
Carlos back.
Okay, so we're missing there's our GM. So who we missing? Oh, we're missing your
We're
sounds.
missing
I say the
Fiona.
sounds. Is
Yeah.
acting crazy. I'm
Yeah.
trying to get it back in.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. So,
Well,
We
I'm
got
back
the
too,
heat.
by the way.
yeah, see everybody. We're just missing
You're
Fiona.
missing Fiona.
Yeah.
There she comes. There she comes.
There
Okay.
we go.
Yep.
Was that a Discord thing, or is that like people losing power?
No, that's Discord. I just watched it totally disconnect, and now I'm having Twitch streams or it's.
Oh, we lost Yenreal.
He just got popped off.
Oh my god! Am I next? Oh god!
I don't know.
I mean, literally, that's twice my powers went flickered on and off, and
now my-
I gotta wait. I gotta wait like 6 minutes for my damn router and everything to start back up.
Oh gosh!
Good old cable modems.
I think 20 sides just locked up. Were they active? I can't tell.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah,
20 sides just lost their. I was just watching their stream and they just went offline all of a sudden. Yeah, that's Twitch.
Oh boy.
It's AWS.
It's
so.
It
yeah.
could also be that there's just rolling power outage throughout the whole friggin' country.
Yeah.
Not Texas.
Well, Texas is a country of their own, technically.
Exactly.
I did a whole write up on why Texas doesn't have energy grid issues like other parts of the.
So,
oh boy.
Do I need to roll initiative, or are we already?
I believe.
Oh yes, I have
initiative.
to roll with it.
Yes, you may do Dex or Strength, however you want to. We'll play it off that.
Oh, so you rolled my initiative for me?
I think you rolled before.
Oh, that was.
It cut off on me just as we were encountering the spider.
Oh, we can go ahead and roll initiative then.
I was gonna say,
Emiko,
I mean,
you're struggling to
normal
get
to
your
me.
dagger out and trying to get it up, but you can't quite. It's
Trying
just
to get it
everything's
up,
sticking to
really.
you, and you. Oh
I'm
well.
trapped.
Holy crap!
Phrasing.
Well, not all of our minds are in the gutter, sir.
I live in the gutter.
We know this.
That's a fact.
Anything, Emiko?
Be nice to your gnomes.
I thought that was being nice.
That's right.
I'm
You're saying
good.
such sweet things to me, Fiona. You'll learn. What do I see? Emiko wrapped in a web. What's the spider doing?
It sprayed her with web. It turned. It sprayed Anna through a web. It hasn't actually done anything since then. It is eyeballing y'all.
Well, I remember
It's,
Fiona said that. If Emiko said she can take care of herself. I remember that when we started the ride.
It does seem quite upset that one of the smaller spiders is twitching and chittering and.
Well, I'm not gonna. Well, I guess I could still shoot it, but I could. Because of Emiko being there, do I get sneak attack because she's right next to it? If I hit
she's
it,
incapacitated though.
Oh yeah, whatever. She's got a little web on her. Nothing. I'll still just shoot it. I'm still gonna shoot it.
And I can't get out.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and shoot it. Owie. Yeah, take that, you big ugly spider. Yeah, max damage. Okay.
Ethel, you are currently restrained.
That's okay. Restrain does not stop me from Eldritch Blast. And I will blast it. And I smash it for 1d10 force damage. And I knock it back 10 feet. Driving it away from Emiko.
Oh.
It's dead. It died.
Back, you whore!
Looks like you knocked it back in pieces.
Are there more of these glistening areas?
I don't know. We'll see.
I hate it when he
Anything else, Ethel?
Nope.
Sibo? You get a spider come lunging it. Oh, it sails right past
I
you.
don't think so.
Oh. Grundle, we skipped you, so go ahead and do your first.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll bang the shield.
Bang the shield.
Bang the shield. Well, he succeeded, so he takes no damage. That's it.
Okay, Yinro, you're up. Anatol just brutally murdered this larger spider, sending it flying across the ground, and it skidded into. Two of your companions are restrained, and then the smaller one hopped out and went straight for the gnome.
I will shoot the one going for the gnome.
It's Grundle again.
Yep. Bang the shield again. Why not? Hey, look, he failed. And because he's already damaged, he takes this.
Oh, the third spider twitches, lets out a high-pitched chittering cry as it dies and curls up its leg. Y'all are out of combat for the moment, and you can all give me a perception check.
Yeah. Let's see. Perception.
Oh,
What do we
Grundle.
seize?
You guys are all noticing the dead spiders, probably worrying about your friends. Grundle, you will feel it's almost like a tremor through the ground. Perhaps your dwarven
God.
senses have and it's coming from the north with that roll.
Want to go home.
I will, I'll holler out. Yeah, the ground's rumbling. Kind of feels like my belly when I'm hungry.
Oh, are you
and
hungry?
it's coming from the north.
Yeah, throw some food at him.
Oh no!
Maybe we should skedaddle or fight whatever it is.
Can you help me out of this webbing first?
I'll walk over to to Emiko and Anatol, and I will help untangle them with a torch.
Oh,
So you can light them on fire?
yeah. No. Don't do that, you buffoon. Take a dagger out, and I start deftly.
Yeah, I don't have a dagger, so yeah.
Yes.
I'll just,
Like Zorro.
Give me a dex check, Sibo. Two,
That's
actually.
one of my dick moves. Okay, so
Ooh. You start clipping away, get a little close to some flesh there, but you manage to cut the webbing off of
Anatol, you broke up again. You did.
yeah, sorry, Anatol. Give me another dex check. Clear that restraint off Anatol.
You talking about for Fiona now? I mean, for Emiko
Yeah.
now? Okay, you said it to me.
Check
Making sure.
or save.
Oh, it's Sibo's cutting y'all free.
I'm
You're
cutting
free.
you off free. He's talking to me.
Okay,
So,
thanks, buddy.
yeah. Uh-oh. Oh!
That's my leg.
No, you're free. This is for Emiko. I
Oh.
cut you
Rip.
free. Yeah, I accidentally nicked her, so now she's going to give me the evil eye for a while. Oops, sorry. It'll heal.
Oh gosh!
Scars.
Watch where you poke that thing. God!
Scars are big turn-ons.
how big is that nick? Let me. Is it life-threatening? He didn't nick an artery or a vein or anything, did he?
He got dropped.
Oh,
This is going to be a comedy of errors
God.
tonight.
Jack
This
Dawg.
sucks.
Now he's gone.
And my cam is, I don't know what's going on because, and that's a slight delay again on the cam. I don't know what is happening. It is weird. Bring it back. Let's see. Yeah, it's quicker now. Well, we're having fun, folks. Yeah, it's like I said, Alex over 20 sides, they lost their stream and Discord. So,
What a mess.
yeah, it's the storm. It's got to be. I'm going to come over and check, see who else is streaming. And so I got to sit over here. So Squaw is talking about, you guys get prepared because we may have aliens in Christmas time. So be prepared. We may just letting people know, aliens may be coming to the channel in Christmas.
Nothing like Christmas aliens.
That's what I thought.
We
They
lost
deliver
someone
very
else?
nice presents with Santa Claus.
Mm-hmm.
And
Elves?
as in
Ch-
Claus.
Very good
You know,
chest
not
bursting.
Claus.
They like to, So, yeah, but he's saying there. He's saying he's right. I didn't know. He said he's working. Looks like he got a gig with SmiteWorks to do some coding, which is kind of cool. And Celestian, you're still watching, aren't you? Because I know you are doing some work. And are you done, Celestian, with the 2E stuff, or are you still busy doing things with SmiteWorks? And sorry, folks, I'm disconnected. They don't even hear me. I got totally disconnected from Discord. Oh my God. This is wild. Yeah. Good. All right. Well, yeah, one of my Squaw, oh my God, Scott, I can't remember his name now. He's one of my players. He's going to be, apparently he's gotten a job with them to do some coding and all that. And he's teasing because I'm working on, there's another user coded up the Alien RPG. Has been kind of working on the interface and all that as just kind of a side project because it hasn't really been announced and all that. But apparently he says he's going to be doing it next month for SmiteWorks. But I'm wanting to run it next month, and so I'd like to. But so what he's done on the forum board, and I've downloaded the pack and it updates. It works pretty nice. It's not perfect, but it's definitely nice. Let me see if I can get back on here. No. We may. Wow. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, so I think he may be freelance.
Let
Oh,
me
there we
help
go.
with that.
There we
You're
go.
back, Duff.
Yeah, well, I'm just sitting in the chat, and I'm just waiting for it to reconnect. So it's going red back and forth. Okay. All right, well, we're back
Okay.
into the game.
With the
Simo is over there poking Emiko instead of slashing, and you can hear little yelps every little bit. You can all give me another perception check.
All right.
So I'll go over with the mace, and I will take the mace and I'll wrap it and twist it and just kind of gather the web up on the mace.
All right, give me a strength check.
Strength check.
Fiona, while the boys are trying to get this off of Emma, you notice it almost looks like when you're watching the ocean, you see a wave, you see the sand moving, kind of like something maybe burrowing underneath it towards y'all.
And there's
I'm
my
gonna pick
perception
up
check.
Emiko and start running.
Oh
Well,
gosh.
she's on her camel.
So yeah, there's
You
my
see
perception
it-
check and my strength check. They're both pretty bad.
Your mace is now stuck to Emiko.
All right, I'm grabbing her reins and dragging the camel behind my camel. We
Oh,
gotta go.
God.
We gotta go, and we gotta move now.
What happened? What's going
I
on?
guess I'm dragging Grundy along with us. I guess.
I think that might mean that I'm going to take a torch to the web to get my hammer back.
Oh no.
What's
What
happened?
again?
I missed
That's not
something
very nice.
because I was not in the stream. What happened? What?
You failed to cut her free. Grundy tried to use his mace to pull the web off, and his mace is now stuck. And Fiona has noticed that it looks like something.
Uh-oh.
No.
Looks like there's a wave coming towards us under the sand.
I am going to say it
Yeah,
one more
you
time.
are.
I hate this place. Someone make the stream end. Okay, well, we start riding. Right. Did we lose him, though? Yeah, and I just got disconnected. God almighty. This is going to ruin the game. Yeah. Okay, I'm back.
Gosh.
It just goes red. I just wait until I get reconnected. So
We lost Anna Thule.
we're losing.
See, My
I've-
losses have only been because of power outages, not because of Discord.
I'm gonna change to another server. Let me see. What about west? What if we go to the west where we're not in the storms?
Works for me.
Let's try
How?
that. I'm gonna try that. Careful, you save. Okay. I changed to the west server.
Alrighty.
Let's see.
Testing.
Okay.
Check, 1, 2.
I'm here. Who we missing?
I think we're all
exist.
good.
Looks like
But
Okay.
I don't think a direct call would change anything because it's just Discord itself.
It's
being
Discord
goofy.
disconnect. Yeah. Celestian. Yeah, I'm just watching my connect. Discord just goes red, and totally drops out everything. So, okay. So who we got everybody except for
I
Okay.
think we have everybody.
We're all
Okay.
here again.
yeah. Okay.
Yes.
So we're riding as fast as we can away from this wave.
Yes.
All right,
I've been
y'all start
picked
heading
up,
down
apparently.
the road. Imiko, you're stuck to your camel and with a mace stuck to you, and
Oh
Grundle
yeah.
trying to light a torch somewhere behind you.
Like
No,
no,
I haven't.
no.
I haven't let my mace go. I'm going clap, 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 clap. Give me my mace.
I can't. I have no control over. Fiona has taken me now.
We're just gotta keep moving. We'll deal with it later.
So y'all start heading south down the road.
Yes.
You can glance back and you will see the wave moving towards y'all by another 20 feet, and then popping it will be this.
God.
Oh
Oh, it's a big
That's
spider.
big.
Okay, he just wants to kill
That's
us.
really big.
Okay, you know what? He just wants to kill us. We're only what level are we? We're third fucking level, and he's throwing a fucking sans gargantuan monstrosity at us.
I'm
Okay.
back. Okay, what was Duff complaining about?
Nothing. I'm not complaining about anything. You just wait till you're playing it. You know what? Till we get back to another game, pal. You
I'm
know
giving my
what?
hammer another good tug to
You know,
try and
I
get it
think
loose.
you're overreacting here.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Take a look at that picture. He actually looks kind of happy. He's smiling. Maybe he wants to just talk and invite us in for a party.
The size of
told
the
you we
token
should've
on the
talked to the
map
dragon.
compared to us. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah.
It is rather
Oh,
adorable, but if murderous.
I'm gonna just. I mean, I'm just being pulled in two directions now. It's
Do I make another strength check to try and yank my
Sure.
warhammer free?
Is this a new initiative or are we keeping our
It ain't come to us yet.
Nope. I don't get my
You
hammer
do
free.
not pull it free. Y'all are still moving away as quickly as you can.
yes. Well, as far as Fiona's pulling me,
Well, camels are quite quick in the desert. You start crawling away or riding away down the road, and this thing scurries after you, but it's not quite quick enough to catch. It looks quite angry though.
What's that dwarvish symbol that you were using earlier, Grundy? I didn't understand it.
Blast it with an eldritch blast and
That's
Sure.
That's the sign. That's the sign for goodbye in Dwarven.
Okay, I'm gonna wave to it in dwarvish.
I knock it back 10 feet.
Oh, great! Irritate it more.
It goes back 10 feet. It lets out this high-pitched, like, nails on the chalkboard sound. See, it starts throwing up sand as it picks up speed.
Oh, you just did not.
Is it doing the whole coyote? Uh-oh, we lost your sounds again. Is it doing the whole coyote thing like he's running on the sand, like how they do when they're getting ready to fall and they run there and their feet are just kicking in the air?
Probably. It is dashing. Are y'all, it looks like it might start gaining on you. Would y'all like to start sprinting your animal? Or who did we lose this time?
Emiko just went boof.
Oh my God, she did.
Well, she's kind of going along with what Fiona says.
Yeah,
at
we're
this
just
point.
dragged. Yeah, she's being dragged. So,
I've got
Emiko,
a
we
hold of
got.
I've got a hold of my warhammer and I'm not letting go.
I threw a dex check out
I'm
here a
dragging
minute
the
ago
both of
to see if I could cut him loose again. I threw one earlier.
Oh, I see. Yes, you ride up and you do some quick handiwork and manage to separate the mace from Emiko and the webbing from. And
Okay.
you have a very large, angry spider scurrying after you.
I keep running.
Throw some food
my
at
mace
it.
is now. My mace now looks like cotton candy.
Would you like to take a lick out of it?
No.
I don't want to go there.
Did we get? Oh, she's back.
Hello.
Hi.
You
I'm
are
back
currently
with-
free.
Oh yay! Who's freed me?
Ow, that hurt.
I did. You're
Steve-O.
welcome.
Oh, but you.
Oh lordy, who?
Quit, dogs. Oh, hold on. I'm
We
telling my wife
lost the
to-
grungy.
Oh my god! This is annoying. I don't. Sorry, we're having this problem, guys. But
I blame Yin. Y'all managed, thanks to the cam, outpace this. They seem quite eager to get away from this thing. It finally peters off, and you see it just standing there, glaring at y'all.
I shake my fist and yell at it. Ha ha!
Yeah, I'm back.
that's good. That's smart. Irritate it some more. Just
You
run.
have managed to outrun it.
Where are we headed? Where the hell are we?
We're supposed to be going south. We're following the road.
We were following the road. Now we're in the middle of the desert.
We were still running south down
Well,
the road.
yes, y'all can stay on the road.
Yeah, we're staying on the road.
Let me put y'all up a little marker. Y'all are coming more or less up on the crossroads of the.
My wife. What the hell is she doing?
Okay, I guess we will bear southwest and continue to the village of the old ones. Any
Okay.
objections?
Nope.
Oh, we're at the crossroad.
So y'all have been riding for quite a few hours now.
How's the camels look?
We got plenty of water. We're good. We stocked up on water.
Well, they did just do a mad dash for a little bit, so they're not quite frothy like a horse would be. They may be spitting a little bit more than normal.
I'm finding
Oh,
something
he's
out
poor
about
thing.
Joseph. He's very sadistic. If y'all notice that, very sadistic.
So you're continuing through the night?
Are we have we lost the big nasty hug bug?
Yeah.
You can give me a perception check.
Sure. Why not?
Oh. You look around, lick your finger, hold it up to the wind, spin a little bit, just listening to. You don't think it's following you at the moment.
I will let everybody know the big gigantic hug bug is no longer following. So we can slow down and maybe set up camp and let the camels rest.
Oh, thank God.
Sounds great.
Gosh. Where should we? Well, we're still not too far from the city.
Do you want to go back to the city?
No.
Oh no.
What
You
is
wanna go
what
back
is
to-
closer to us at the moment for us to get a little more rest in someplace a little safer?
Are there any high dunes?
Yeah.
There's some dunes off to the side. You could wander off into the
over
desert if
and-
you like.
Go up and over the one dune and set up a camp there, maybe.
We're only a few hours away. I mean, we're only. Anybody following us would be hot on our heels. If we don't take a forced march, we're not going to put any distance between any potential pursuers.
Yeah.
I feel like we should just put on our big boy pants and push through the night and into the morning.
Would I have seen anybody coming up
Read
behind
the
us
hard
with
travel.
with my perception roll there, Mr. DM?
No, sir. You don't see anybody behind you at the moment.
So I'll tell them that looks like we're clear.
Oh, but that doesn't mean we're going to be clear for too much longer. Who knows what's going to happen back in the city? I think we should do as Anathul says.
ride through the night.
Fine with me.
Unless, is there... Well, here's the map. I don't know if you'd want to stop at the Oasis of Life or continue down. The Oasis is closer.
Weren't
Yeah,
we
but we're
told
not gonna
something
get
about
answers there.
that we wouldn't even be able to get in the Oasis anyways because it was controlled by...
Ashala?
The keepers.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Then I think, yeah, south is the best way. There is the Oasis of Sand in the middle down there, but I'm not sure that would do any...
If the old ones don't follow the ways of the Peacemaker, maybe we'll, or the Peacebringer, maybe we'll be able to get some allies there.
I'll move in.
Well,
Or at least a
Well-
safe haven.
actually, isn't south where Relmus and Gnarl's people were going to go? Isn't it
Uh-huh.
I think
dangerous?
so.
I'm not sure if it's safe to go that way either, if that's where they went to go and hurt people.
Did they go that way though?
They
Go stop
said they
'em.
were going south to raid.
That's what I heard.
Go stop him.
There was definitely a rave to the south. Maybe we should head there.
A rave?
A rave?
A raid?
Cool.
Well, let's see. Maybe we'll make it there in time. There's a lot of needless bloodshed here in this place.
There is.
Yes, there was. I look at Saber.
I'm going to. I'm going to. As we're riding, I'm going to take my rope out of my pack, and I'm going to tie myself to the camel.
What?
Okay.
Then I'm gonna stick it in the butt and buck him off or throw him, and he'll just go shooting down the highway. Whee!
Just in case I happen to fall asleep while riding.
Okay.
It's I'll cast light on Emiko will cast light on her necklace, the gem in her necklace, to keep her own light source that's easily concealable if needed.
Okay. So y'all are marching further
Down
south.
And
Yeah.
after I've lashed myself to the camel sufficiently, I'm gonna ride up in front of Sibo's camel, reach out, pet it on its nose, and cast light.
Are you worried you're going to fall asleep? Because I can just press digitate booms in your ears.
That was Sibo's camel that I cast light on its nose, not yours.
No, it did not. I can see in the dark.
Yeah,
So the
I'm
group
the only one that can't see in the dark.
continues their path. You guys get about 2 more hours down the, and there is, it's almost like a wall of wind just washes over y'all from the north, blows sand, kind of startles the camels. All of you can give me animal handling checks if you don't have riding proficiency. I think it's a vehicle proficiency 5e.
I don't think I have
Oh. Oh, animal handling. it
I don't know.
I can make it up.
is.
I can make it up.
Oh boy.
Yikes.
And y'all thought it was funny for me lashing myself to my camel.
This boom and this wave of wind that scars sand all across y'all spooks the animals. Emiko, you and Anathul's animals turn and dive straight south, running off the road.
Oh boy.
Whoa, I hang on for dear life.
What are the rest of you doing? As your friends get carried away by their unruly.
I'm kind of chuckling, but I'm taking off after him.
Same. It's still south.
I do what I must.
Hey, no one said you had to go with them. You could have kept going by yourself.
Hey, you
Where's my
want
never
that.
split the party?
You want that.
I feel like I've done that too much.
And as I'm assuming that their camel's bolted.
Yes, their camel's bolted.
Okay. So yeah, I will urge mine to bolt on after him, so I can at least catch the reins and slow him down.
Alright, give me an animal handling check.
Just Grundy, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yes, Grundy. He's
Okay.
trying to maneuver an animal he's not technically
Nope.
skilled with. Oh, you're having a lot of trouble just keeping the camel calm and maintaining its course. Every time you start speeding up, it almost takes the reins, gets free. Anthel, you and Imiko, your animals are just dead sprint like the hounds of hell are. Y'all are holding on for dear life.
Can
Yep.
can I
Can
try
I,
to pull it to stop it some, or at least
Grab it
slow
by the
down?
ears and pull back hard.
Oh, give
Try
me
to grab the reins and
an animal
stomp
check,
it.
animal handling check.
Oh, I did
Oh.
like that.
Oh, you twitch its ears.
Oh no!
Oh, both of you.
Oh my
Twitch
god.
its amount's ears. They the pain of their sensitive ears being pulled, they basically buck you off and then bolt off into the night.
Wait, pulling their
Oh,
ears? Why would you do that? I'm just trying to pull on the reins, the poor things.
Oh, I lost my reins when it bolted. I was just barely hanging on.
Oh,
Oh, mine
lordy.
dipped too.
Oh,
What do I
Well,
need to do?
the
What?
rest of the group quickly catches up to an Imiko and Anethel sitting in the sand, their breath kind of knocked out of them. You can hear the loud thumps of these camels' feet stomping on the sand as they bolt off to the south.
No way!
oh.
I mean, we might see them again.
Jeez.
No, no!
Who
Wow.
wants to share a camel?
Stand up, take my boots off, and pour the sand out. Shake my head. Get ready to continue on foot. Someone wants to help me.
Can I go
ride up
catch
to,
the camels, please?
Sure, give me a animal handling check. See if you can spur your mount into catching up with the. Like had a bit of a lead on you. Oh, Cebu's actually got his mount. He charges off into the darkness after the two animals.
Got my shit together.
But yeah, as I'm riding up towards Emiko, I reach out my hand so she can grab it, so I can toss her up on the back of my camel.
Ah! Thank
Considering she's probably lighter than Anethel.
Well, I don't know. Maybe.
Sibo, give me a
Thank you, Garrett.
survival check. See if you can track these animals down in the dark. Oh, not bad. They're making a lot of noise and they're not covering their tracks. What are the rest of y'all doing while Sibo charges off after these?
I'm looking at Anethel and pointing at him and shrugging my shoulders.
Oh,
Fiona,
Sibo,
Ian Ro-
Can I get a lift there, Grundy?
I offer a ride.
I've got
I'll
Emiko
take
on the
her
back.
back.
I don't think I can carry three.
He dipped me on his camel. But Fiona's offering a ride.
Yeah, I'll take Fiona up on her offer.
Alrighty, off we go.
Thank you.
Alright,
Sibo went that
so-
way.
I should say, the group who's not with Sibo, where are y'all heading after the gnome? Or are you heading back to the road?
Back to
We're
the
heading
road.
after. I'm heading after Sibo.
Yeah. I caught that now, Fiona. Uh-huh.
So
uh-huh.
Fiona turns with Anethel and heads back towards the road. Genro, what do you?
I was offering Imiko a ride and then continuing.
Well, are you heading? Are you following after Sibo, or are you following Fiona?
I'm following the road.
And Grundy, which way are you going?
Well, I guess me and Emiko are following are following the garbage gnome.
Oh boy.
Um,
I got...
I mean,
Uh,
granted, I'm still lashed securely to my camel.
Well, Grundy and Imiko, you can one of you can make a survival check with advantage, or y'all can each make survival checks if you'd like to follow after.
Sure. Let's see.
let me make that an advantage. Because I think my survival might be a little bit better than yours.
All right, you can clearly see the big sloppy path that the
I
two
have to-
horses or camels made, and Cebu's trail behind. Cebu, give me another animal handling check.
What? Come on! I've rolled a ton of them.
Come on,
Yeah,
gotta get
bitch.
that,
Take that.
Yeah, you managed to.
Get the damn
You're
camels.
basically like a jockey. You're holding off the spurs, getting the camel up. You managed to come up next to one camel, and then the other one. You managed to pull the reins together. But y'all have sprinted quite a ways off the road.
Well, I'm just gonna follow the tracks back.
Okay, you give me a survival check.
You know what? You and your checks, pal.
So I'm giving you a chance to be a good skill monkey.
There you go.
I cast light on my hand and hold it up in the air.
I see y'all. Yell out. I got the
y'all
damn
may
camels.
trot up to each other. Grundy and Imiko, you are heading up and join up with Sibo, and he's got the two camels.
Oh, perfect.
Fiona and the rest, I believe, are just kind of heading down the road.
So yeah, I move up next to Emiko's camel so she can get on her camel without having to get off and, you know.
Thank you. I will
Oh, give me a
take
dex check.
Nicole's camel. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna follow
Who, me or
behind.
her?
Her,
Oh,
she
okay.
hops from one camel to another. Come on,
What is
That's
that?
about
Acrobatics
That,
or
that
what?
sounds like acrobatics to me.
you can do acrobatics. Oh, she stands up, does a flip, lands back into the saddle of her own camel, takes the reins from Sibo.
I cringe as she
Thank
does it.
you.
That looks painful.
You're welcome.
What? No pain here at all. Let me take this back to Anethul. They're back on the road. Where is the road?
Follow the tracks back the way you came.
I turn the camel completely 180 and head back the direction we came.
I'll follow the
Okay.
Grundy. Come on,
Y'all
no
take
camel.
a short time, and you may find the road again. It is currently in.
So I guess you could say
Do
we're.
see them?
I guess you could say we're on the road again.
the road
do
again.
Oh,
we see do we see Yenril in them?
No. By the time y'all traipsed back up the road, they would have
Of
gotten quite a
course.
bit ahead of. They left you
Whoa.
behind.
Well, they did say they were going but down the road. I'm sure we can catch up with them in no time.
So this would be a country road, right?
Do you guys want to
I got
try
time.
to get ahead of catch up with them, or you're gonna keep it normal?
Yeah. Well, if the camels,
I think we should try and at
right.
least push the camels a little bit to go a little faster to catch up. Not like
Yeah.
full sprint, but just a better pace.
see if we can't see them in the distance at least.
Okay. Hey, Fiona, you want to toss
Yeah.
me a percentile in the tower?
No, but I will anyway.
Can I give the help action?
Oh, we're dead.
I don't know if you want a percentile advantage.
I don't know. Y'all continue down the road. The rest can try to catch up.
what are we doing?
We're going down the road and trying to catch up with.
Yep. Spurring
So
the
y'all
camel to
spur
go,
your,
just a little faster than a trot.
A giddy up.
You will eventually catch up to the others, but it's not until y'all are all way down here. And it's starting to you get that silver lining on the horizon as the dawn's about to...
Oh. Wait, do
Do
we
we
see civilization?
see anything yet or smell anything yet?
So we're almost there? Okay.
Except for me, because I smell capital.
Oh crap! Did I not import that one either? You know what? I think I threw them in the wrong game.
Get it together,
Wrong
pal.
folder. Oh no.
No.
God. Can't
I
play
blame
this game.
I know. Gosh, an unprepared DM. What can I say?
That's my standard
yes,
operating procedure.
You can roll up on your friend. Fiona is got Anatole behind her. Yimral's kind of going along, but you may rejoin them.
Oh, hey!
Yay!
Anatole, here's your camel!
You're welcome.
Oh.
And of
Two
course,
thumbs up.
I'm going, gosh, you guys could have, at least followed us and, tried to help. And
I wave over. Grungy, Emiko, so good to see you.
Thank you!
I'm not going to
We
ignore.
both caught the camels!
That's right. Childish
Oh,
gameplay.
you found the camel. So wonderful.
I don't acknowledge the wave or the hi either.
She wants to be childish like a young female is. That's fine. That's fine.
All right, I regained my camel and hop up on my own lift.
There you go.
We feel sad for
Thank
her.
you. With gratitude.
Yes, apparently when Sibo's not stabbing someone, he's really good at finding camel.
It's the smell. I can track it down. Fine wine. I can smell it all.
I don't see how with, the smells that emanate from you.
Is there like a gate or anything in the over here?
Give me one second.
Have we found the village yet?
You will see you're rolling up on a village.
Rolling up on it.
Rolling up.
Okay.
I stand, I ride to Sibo's right so I can guard him.
What from? What from?
I think somebody got that. Because I'm your right guard.
Dude.
Minus 50 DKP. Oh, gosh, I forgot.
Exactly.
Yep. Yeah.
If they say one bit about the peacemaker keeper dipshit, I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
You have no tolerance for happiness, Sibo.
Look at me. I am a walking epitome of happiness.
No, you're a walking epitome of smelly things.
I'm happy.
Is that happiness?
Is it truly?
Well, you know the saying, ignorance is bliss.
Fiona, you ride ahead of the others. You can give me a perception check.
Okay.
Yes. Well, you see a village.
All right, a village.
Is this a stable?
There's no people walking around?
You don't see any.
Oh no. Are we too late?
I don't
Emiko,
know.
you ride around in the back. You can give me a perception check.
Oh lord, he's doing so badly today.
I would call it an evening.
You you're like, oh, there's a village here. I think maybe.
It's empty. I don't see anyone here. Did the Realmus and the Gnarl pass through here? Did they raid it?
Anthony, you
my
can give
own
me a
help
perception
and
as you ride into.
The hell? Oh God. What is happening? Sorry, my wife just.
Sorry, I was laughing too hard.
My terrible roll.
All our terrible rolls.
Anthel, you've been riding all through the night. You're awfully tired, and you're like, oh, hey, there's buildings here.
Okay.
Grundy, do you want to ride into town and you can give me a perception check as you ride?
Yes, sir. Perception. I think I see stuff.
As y'all are riding in, the town is nowhere near as clean. There's sand kind of blown up against most of the buildings. Several of them are completely unkempt, like the roofs are gone. They're kind of being buried in sand. You do see movement, but it's people in doorways and windows peering out. Most of them look... Sibo's going to feel kind of at home here. They kind of look dirty, a little on the scrawny
I was just gonna
side.
yell back to Sibo. Hey, Sibo, this place looks like your kind of town. It's filthy.
No,
and smelly.
it's au natural. There's no pomp or circumstance to it. I will take the lead if I notice this.
I don't know.
I just told you.
Give me a perception
I'll
check.
give you your damn check,
Grundy.
damn.
Grundy
Yeah!
told you.
Yeah! Yeet that.
You breathe in the air, you smell poverty and despair, and you're like, oh, finally.
Yeah.
Poor people.
Oh my gosh.
Poor people. Y'all aren't funny.
But wouldn't Sibo rather be around rich people? Because, you know, he kind of like...
Apparently not.
Oh.
Taking a picture of my peepers. Okay, what are we doing?
Heading
I
to
believe
the
you're
center of town.
rolling.
What's up with this huge obelisk?
It's a very old, worn
Hey.
monument.
I'm moving in there. Come on, let's go. Let's get
I
after it.
want to go have a look at it.
Get in there.
I'm gonna...
I want to see what I see. I rolled a natural 20, bitch. What do I see?
I told you. You smell poverty. You spot the same things that Grundy did. There's people looking at you from windows and doorways. No one's coming out. Most of the faces you see are kind of sunken cheek, and it's completely not the exact opposite of what you saw in the larger city.
And why do I see a hot rod sand dune mobile in the middle of the town?
'Cause I couldn't find my Oasis town map, so I stole one off the internet real quick.
Ooh, I like that. I'm gonna go ride that. That looks like
So,
fun.
I'm gonna approach one of the...
You know you find the nice cars at the crappy apartments. I mean,
Right. I'm gonna approach one of the buildings that the people are looking at us at, real calm, and I'll get down off the camel after I untie myself, and I will knock on the door.
You hear muffled talking on the inside, and then you finally hear, "What is it? Who are?"
And I will. Well, I'm Grundle. I'm a traveling cleric. I don't know how we got to this place, but we definitely didn't like the last town we were in. This one looks a little better.
A cleric? You've come as
I'm a
from the
healer. Yes.
Peacebringers town?
No. We've avoided. We don't like that place. It's the Kool-Aid tastes crappy. If you get my drift.
Really?
You
That's
hear,
the best you got?
You're mothering inside. the door finally slowly opens, and there's an older gentleman there with a probably about the same age woman, and kind of looks you over. Why are you so short?
I'm a dwarf. I'm supposed to be short.
Two kind of look at each
Hence
other
the really
like
long beard.
they're not sure. But I thought dwarves were all dead.
I'm not from around here.
The two kind of look you over. Did you come to trade? What have you got?
Let me get my traveling companions, and I will go and grab like Anathul, the people who are much better, well spoken, because Grumpy Grundy's just not a very good. He's grumpy and he's Grundy. So I will go over and grab like Anathul and Emiko, I guess, and say,
Oh,
"Hey,
yes.
I've found some folks
what?
here that I found some folks here that are actually willing to talk to us, and apparently they hate the Peacekeeper also.
Well,
Peacebringer, whatever the hell his name is.
we'll have a
Oh,
conversation with them then.
well, what?
Which house am I actually at there, Mr. DM?
Probably the one in front of it here. I'll move you.
Oh, okay, so this one right here.
Yes.
Okay.
Or, well, no. Slightly further down. Get you actually in the city proper.
Oh, okay, so the rundown hovel-looking house. Okay.
Yes.
What did you say they needed, Grando?
They're asking if we're here for trade, but they definitely don't seem like they're very nice for the or liking of the peace
Oh, for
peace
trade?
bastard bringer, whatever his name is. They're asking if we're here to trade.
Well, if you like music, I can trade my services for maybe a bed because I'm kind of tired.
I mean, yeah, I can technically trade my my healing powers for maybe something if needed.
Would you like a tune? I'd be more than happy to play one for you if you'll offer a place to sleep.
The old man looks at you. Look, I can't eat tunes. Got any food to trade?
Good question.
I've got a few days rations, actually, one less now.
So y'all haven't had a break yet. Y'all are
Is-
y'all get some rest soon. You're gonna be moving
Yeah,
to
I'm gonna.
exhaustion here.
I'll find an inn or a stable where I can take the camels. I'll fucking crash on the hay.
Is there actually like a well here in this that I've seen so far, where there's
No,
water?
you do see in the center of town there is a small oasis, but it's awfully small. And if you'll notice the area, it's almost like it's been shrinking over a very long amount of time.
Okay. I will look at the old man and the old lady, well, the aging man and the aging lady, and I will say, well, you guys got a pretty big bucket. I can give you a whole bunch of water.
You have water to trade? We'll trade for water.
Well,
Yes.
we're definitely in need of rest. We've been on a really long journey. So if there's a place we could find that we could bed down for the day, night, whatever, I'm definitely willing to. I can give you a good amount of water.
Sibo, you can give me a perception check while you're over there at the other end of the group.
SIBO perception.
That's not bad. You will see a group moving towards, coming from the south.
What do they look like?
You see an older man and probably 4 or 5 younger men with him, and it looks like a couple of ladies.
I will whistle to the group, pointing to where they're at, and get off my camel to tie up somewhere and walk toward them. I'm at home.
I'll leave Emiko and Grundle to.
Yep.
So yeah, I'll tell them. Well, I need a bunch of things to put this water in. Preferably about 10 gallons worth.
Oh, do you have anything in your house? Can I help you find things?
The couple refuses to let you in. They hold on a minute. They close the door. You can hear stuff being moved around inside. Sibo and Anthel, this group will approach you. The old man has a long white beard. He looks a little better fed and clothed than the other people. The men with him all are armed. And in the back, you'll see two probably older women kind of escorting them. We have guests, yes? He looks to you, Anatol, after kind of glancing over the dirty note.
All right, I bow deeply to them. Go, greetings. I'm Anathul. These are my companions as I gesture to the group behind me. We have come seeking some information at your village. Fortunately, we are not traders. We have not come bearing provision.
You cross a desert a long way for information. He looks at you kind of questioning.
Yes, indeed we have. We're travelers from a far distant land and trying to figure out the current state of affairs here. We've been to the city of Ashala to the north, and well, I must say we have some misgivings. We've heard nothing but praise for this Peacebringer, but something tells us that all is not well. We heard that you do not follow the ways of the Peacebringer, and I thought we'd come and ask you about that.
The Sinner City. They worship this Peacebringer. They forget the old gods. 'Tis not our way. But so long as they leave us alone, we leave them alone.
Sinners?
You called them the sinners? Because they have referred to another group as the sinners. They call themselves the saviors.
Of course they do. To them, all who do not worship their Peacebringer are beneath. But they will learn, when the old gods return, it is us who have been faithful who will be rewarded.
Told you!
And how was it that the Peacebringer overthrew your gods? Where have the old gods gone?
I do not know if he overthrew them, but he dwells in the home where they once dwelled. He stole their power, usurped it for himself.
That's right.
Home in Ashala, or is it located somewhere else in the region?
Yes, the great city of Ashala was once the home of the gods. But he took it long ago. We do not know how, but only that he is not a god, he is but a mortal. Why they worship him, they will learn.
Do you know what happened to your old gods, where they may have gone?
He kind of looks back at the old women in the back, and you don't see him give any signal or say anything, but he turns back to you. We do not know. We only know that the old ones their power was stripped. Somehow he took it for himself.
Sounds like the story of a tyrant.
It does.
As you say, you seem willing to bide your time and allow the fates to measure just themselves. You do not oppose them, but neither are you their allies.
Well, he motions around. We do not have the strength to fight against the city. As long as they stay in their place and leave us be, we do.
Oh, what if you gathered allies? We have heard of others who do not follow the ways of the Peacebringer and are actively opposed to this religion.
You speak of the ones from the Crystal Oasis.
I'm sorry, did you say the Crystal Oasis?
They call it the Oasis of Sand now.
Oh, I've heard of that place. Do people still dwell there? I heard it was an abandoned ruin.
None of the living dwell there that we know of. They chose to fight. It was foolish. Though he is not a god, he controls much. We warned them they should not, but...
But what?
They chose to rise up. You have seen this oasis? You have met these...
It's an interesting tale. Would it be possible for us to impose on your hospitality? Do you have an inn or tavern where we may rest for the day? It's a hard night of travel.
The old man, you can see him thinking for a moment, and the older ladies come around to stand beside him, and one of them goes, "You will be our guest here. We appreciate travelers. We have not had... come, we will have a feast. It has been too long. We could use a reason to feast."
Another feast? These people like to party. What's a rave?
There's
That's
nothing
right.
wrong with the party.
It's a rave.
All right. Did I notice anything on the obelisk? Can I attempt to decipher any of the runes or the hieroglyphs?
You can give me an Arcana check.
Yeah!
Nice. You go up to look at the runes, and the old man notices you. You are looking at the monument to the... He basically points to the monument.
The monument to what?
To the gods. As
okay.
you start reading it, you can't quite make out the words. It's in a language you haven't read before, but the syntax and setup... Go ahead.
Hang on a second. I have Eyes of the Runekeeper. I can read all writing.
Oh, perfect. Then you start looking at it. It is both a story stone and a spell stone. It tells of the story of basically, what you're gonna guess is their gods, which were people who lived in the city, and they were masters of magic and particularly constructs. They use constructs for everything. Talks about how they were gaining. They had a power structure there in the city of Ashala that they used to power all their constructs, and it provided them all the energy and the magic they needed to maintain their kingdom. It doesn't tell anything other than that. It just talks about praising them and going on, and this stone is almost like a waystone. It would have been like think of a radio beacon, like it extends the power of the city, but it's currently inactive.
Oh.
Like a relay tower.
Very interesting. Shuttle that away into my brain pan. Okay. Well, now
do you share that knowledge or not?
Oh yeah, we'll talk about it once we bunk down for the night.
Okay. All right.
The old man and his people are listening.
I'm still waiting at the door of this family.
There is some interesting writing here on this obelisk. Can you tell me what it says?
The old man looks up. Oh, it is in the language of the gods. We do not understand it, but it is their work. It is proof that they were. He motions up to it. It has stood for so long, yet the ravages of these desert have not touched it.
Can I make a insight check to see if he's telling the truth?
Sure.
Oh.
You think he's telling the truth? He does seem almost like in awe when he talks about the monument.
Okay. Interesting. I may be able to use this later.
Imiko, Grundle, after a little bit, these old people open the door and they've got like a large clay urn. They're like, "You will fill this with water?" The old man gives you kind of a dirty look. Do not try to steal from the oasis, though. They will punish you if you take the water.
How big is the urn? Is it like a 10-gallon urn or more?
It looks like it's probably more. Maybe 15. It's a pretty big one.
All right. I will cast create water and fill it with 10 gallons of water. As I'm saying a prayer to Lathander.
The two have like this shocked look on their face, and they start muttering to each other, pulling back a bit.
Oh, wonderful, Grundle. There's your water. It's all good now.
The two people are looking at you, and they're like, "How did you do that? You said you were not with the Peacebringer."
My faith.
No.
My faith grants me the power to heal wounds and create water.
Yeah,
Two
we're
kind of
not
look at
from
each other.
here.
You speak to the gods?
Well, more or less I speak to a god. But usually when I'm praying and meditating, he gives me my power, my magic. Do any of them look? Do either of them look like they're injured?
No, they look a little on the underfed side, but they don't look particularly injured.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't do anything about the underfed thing yet. So let me go ahead and check off a spell slot because I cast that. It's about all I can. I mean, that's literally all. I mean, right now that's about. That's what I got for you. Is here 10 gallons of water and maybe maybe I can say a blessing for your family. Maybe it'll help with any kind of
Oh, yes.
needs that you might have. Maybe if I
Do you
ask my
need
God for
oil?
help for you guys. I don't
can
know.
offer oil if you need some for maybe a fire.
I can play music and entertain you.
Yes, same.
I mean,
The man walks up and he stares at the water hesitantly, and he sticks a finger in it tentatively and brings it to his mouth. Kind of seems surprised that it actually is clean, pure water. You see him start dragging the urn back in. It's awfully heavy now.
Oh, do you need help?
He kind of looks around a little bit, and then he kind of steps aside so you can enter if you'd like. You can sleep over there. Points at basically a hammock hanging in the.
oh no, that's quite all right. I'm just doing my God's work. But information would be probably best if for at a trade. I mean, I assume that my group.
When you mention that you're not wanting any payment, they start looking a little nervous again.
Oh, what's the matter?
I'm sure that my group has probably procured a place for us to bed down, but information in exchange for water would be fine.
They still look a little mistrusting of you. What do you want to know?
I'm thinking.
While you think, Anethel, you and Sibo, the older man motions to you and your group and starts leading y'all to this building here to the right. It's the larger one.
With the skylights?
Yes.
Okay. Whoa, what the hell?
Fiona, are you gonna follow after them, or are you gonna stick with the other group? What are you doing?
Well, I heard feast, so I'm going there.
All right, so you follow after them. Sibo, you going with them as well?
What am I seeing around here again? So I see the people have come up to. Do I see other individuals, that are my
You
kind
see
of,
other
my
people
kind of folk?
watching you from the doorways and the windows. No one else is approaching you, though.
Can I detach undetected, please?
Sure. Give me a stealth roll in the tower.
And he says in the tower. That'll be my worst roll tonight.
Sibo, you start to sneak off into the area, and you're looking back to make sure no one's following you, and you turn around just in time to walk right into a pile of clay pots and knock them off.
Damn it!
You rolled a 1.
Like I said, it'll give me my
my
worst roll
goodness.
of the night. Cursed my
Would I have heard
companions.
that?
Yeah, you're gonna hear that.
I say you can turn over, and you can see Sibo just
Whoa.
knocking over all these empty clay pots and
Oh,
probably doing the whole popping up and trying to straighten
Oh,
up.
I'm gonna go down with it. Like I'm not feeling well. Oh,
Oh no!
yeah. Like the sun's got
at
to
that
me.
point,
Ugh.
I will tell the old man and the wife that we'll continue this conversation another time. It appears that my one of my companions has fainted, and I will thank them for their hospitality, and then I will run over towards Sibo.
Imako and Grundle, you run over just in time to see Sibo doing the whole vampire got staked in the Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Oh, I'm so hurt. I can't. Oh, look, the sun is so hot.
Oh gosh. Are you okay? Did you get hit by the shards? What happened?
And how big are these clay pots that he knocked over?
Probably size of me.
Probably about the size of him, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And they're empty.
They are empty. Several
Okay.
of them are cracked and destroyed now.
Well, I have an idea of what I'm going to do with those here later.
Anethel, you and Fiona are led into this to this building by this group of men and the 2 women, and the area is cleaner than the outside place, a little better kept. There's a few real kind of thin, threadbare cushions for you to sit on, but it's nowhere near as plush as the tavern was in the great city of Ashad. They motion for you to sit, and one of the women wanders off, and the old man and one of the other ones sit down, and we will have a feast. We will dine, and then perhaps we could talk. There is trade that could be done, something that we can help each other with, maybe?
Perhaps. I'm open to all possibilities.
After I've seen that Sibo's okay, I'll find the group. Because I'm sure I saw where they went, right?
Yes, you can follow them in.
As I pass by the gigantic stone spire, I'll stop. Wow. And I'll stare there. And I'll just sit there and stare at it for like 5 minutes. Adjust myself, and then head to the place where they're at.
Imako, what are you doing?
I'm sorry, my sound was in and out for a hot second. I missed the majority of what just happened.
That's fine. Grundle, Fiona, and
Basically,
Anthel
Grundle saw
have.
the gigantic obelisk in the town, had a gigantic dwarven moment, and then went over to the tavern.
Oh, I guess you would just double check if Sibo was okay.
Yeah, I'm
And-
calling. It's just the heat. Sorry.
Oh, well, you should ask Grundy to give you some water. He just did a lot of water to some people. Very kind. Do you
Okay.
need water on you?
I'll be okay. Just give me a moment. Catch my breath.
Okay. I'll go and wave Yenril over, I guess, since we were all at the person's house. We should go and see what else is around. Is it still nighttime, by the way?
No, it's the sun is starting to rise up. It's basically dawn.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe we can find ourselves a proper inn.
You see your group
early.
heading to the southeast into a large building.
Ooh, maybe that's where we should go. Come on, Sibo, let's go.
Okay.
Are you following after him, Sibo? Are you?
Yeah. I'm
Sipping it.
fine. Yeah, if
Okay.
I got busted, yeah, I'm gonna have to go along with it for a while. Yeah.
All right. Basically, the rest of your group joins you, Anethel and Fiona, and like I said, there's a few threadbare cushions. They're not very plush and not very comfortable, but it's better than sitting on the hard floor. After a little bit, they will bring you out bowls with it looks almost like roasted roots, like a potato almost, with some real thin flatbreads. There's not a lot of it.
That's okay. I break up my rations, and I'll share 3 days worth of rations to supplement feast, and I make sure to share portions with our host.
I will also ask for a couple, another urn or something that I can put some more water in.
They look a little questioning at you, but the old man whispers, and several of the men disappear and then come back with a couple of urns.
How big are they? Are they the same size as what I just filled?
Yes, you probably got. They're fairly large urns.
So they're about 30. They'll hold about 30 gallons worth of water.
Between the two of them, sure.
All right. I will fill both of them with water.
Everyone seems quite shocked at this. Several of the men kind of hop up and almost reach for the weapons, and the older man calms them down. You said you were not with the Peacebringer, yet you do his magics.
That kind of is the same thing, but my god, Lathander, grants me these powers.
Then you can make food. You can feed the village as well.
Unfortunately, I'm not strong enough for that yet.
They look disappointed, but understanding. You are not a god. You are just a man, of course.
Yes, I'm well.
Short man.
Technically, I'm a dwarf. But once I have trained and meditated long enough and enough time, my god will most definitely grant me the ability to create food.
Okay. You see the old man and the one old woman still there whispering for a little bit, and then he motions to some of the men who just brought these urns in and whispers something to them, and then they leave. They both, between Anethel's handing out food and
Can I hear
creating
what they say using my telepathy?
your telepathy actually doesn't let you read minds, only force them to hear you.
Oh, I can just communicate telepathically with them.
Yes, I don't believe it. Let me double check, make sure I'm not. But I don't think you can force to read somebody's
Is that
mind.
awakened
Only force
mind?
them.
I can communicate, so I can speak to them. But yeah, it's awakened mind.
Yeah, it's literally just a a communication, not a mind read.
Okay.
What's up, good Aussie?
But yes, they seem quite pleased with your party. Very happy with your generosity. Your group starts eating between the rations and the little bit of food they brought, and shortly here, the two men will return, and they are accompanied by several women who are in brightly colored garments that are very designed to basically form, shall we say, enhancing.
Make sure put myself on push to talk so they don't hear me.
And they are carrying with them. You've got your belly dancers basically, and they are carrying with them some small clay pots and some very shallow flat bowls. And there are 3 of them, and one goes to Anethel, one goes to Grundy. I'm sorry, there's 4 of them. I don't know why I said 3. One goes to Anethel, one goes to Grundy, one goes to Yinril, and one is heading towards Sibo. And she gets kind of close, and then she turns and moves towards Fiona instead.
What? Come on! Damn, that's.
They all have a veil on, but they've got their makeup on their eyes.
I've got an ice storm just moved in for us. The exact opposite.
Young and shapely. Their garments, and they each move over and they start pouring thick, very strong smelling liquor into these very small, shallow bowls, and they offer them up to each of you.
I'm playing a gnome rogue that does not like to bathe. Called Sibo.
The young girl or woman
I smell.
Gives you your drink, and she has these big eyes. She's looking at you. She's like, "You are wearing armor like a man. You do not fight."
Oh, I fight. Yes.
Her eyes get big. But you are a woman. You cannot fight against a man, can you? And I mean, she's got this look like of awe on her face, but even with her veil hiding, you see her eyes just like.
Yep.
Oh, yes, I have.
I'm very irritating to the women in this group.
Many men have died.
She seems very like just in awe. She's like, you fight against men, but you are a woman. How can
bullshit?
And while she's basically got this starry-eyed, like she just met Wonder Woman look, Anethel, Grundy, Yinril, are you all gonna drink the alcohol?
Yeah, I pretty much stink. They all try to get upwind from me. I do not bathe. They've thrown water on me before as a joke. Prestidigitation, but I go rolling some shit real quick.
Oh, it smells.
Does it smell good, or is it just?
Oh, it smells good. It's when for Anethel, when you drink it, it is smooth and
I'm a little chauvinistic
burns at the same time. It's a very almost creamy
Too cocky
liquor.
of myself.
But it is strong. Yinril, or what are you doing?
I'm drinking it as well.
Oh, once Grundy has smelled it, it smells really good. He's just gonna down it in one fucking gulp.
I'm gonna try to grab some somewhere.
The woman or the young woman giggles and pours some more. Kind of seems impressed. She offers you the drink, and then she kind of reaches tenderly towards your beard and kind of gives you this look like, "Can I?"
Let me check if he's in a mood to be touched. He'll, I guess, and he'll kind of put his chin out a little bit.
She kind of tenderly touches the beard, and then pulls her hand back, and then giggles a little bit, and then kind of starts kind of playing with your beard and keeps feeding you this liquor. You're very impressed. It's easily as strong as what you would expect Dwarven Spirits to be, but it's smooth, has kind of a creaminess to it.
Yeah, this is the one game I play in, so
Yinril, the young girl,
a couple of those, but
or young
at least
woman
get to be as a player for a little bit on the
basically
channel.
giving you this drink, and you see her reach up. She doesn't even ask; she starts kind of playing with your ear and with the point of it, and seems kind of enthralled.
It gives you a better perspective
word,
on
but
things.
Curious about the fact
take
that
a little break. I still got my games on Tuesday and Thursdays gaming right now.
Yeah.
Everything else
I
is
will
kind of gone.
also,
I've basically finished up the other
put my
session,
hand
so
behind my back and
there's some
motion
reprogramming
towards
probably
Sibo
toward the end of the year.
to come forward a little bit, and I will
What?
allow him. I will allow him to have a drink.
You'll allow me.
When this does not go unnoticed, the older man notices, gives the girl sitting with Fiona kind of a dirty look behind her back, motions over to one of the other men, whispers something, and he wanders.
Now that you mention it,
Imiko, while this
we're
is
going to be
going
doing
on,
the Aliens RPG.
you have your instrument. It's
for
always on
Christmas.
display, right?
Aliens and
I'll
Christmas,
also
they go
mention-
Yes,
together.
yes, it is.
It's not a big problem.
Death, bloodbath in space.
gets that all
What
the time.
better
He-
Christmas present can there be?
Doesn't like to bathe.
I don't know.
We will not be rude to our guest. He gives again this girl who's not looking at him, and he's just like chattering at Fiona, asking her about her adventures, how she fights against. Does she really fight against men? Has she beat men? Is she stronger than them? Yada yada yada, and just not paying anybody else any
Yes to
attention. She's just
everything.
gives her. We will not be rude to our guest. Gives her a dirty look. Imiko, he turns to you though. He points to your
They'll
instrument.
have
You
Santa hats
are
on
a
'em.
musician.
How about that?
Yes, I play
Yeah,
lots of things.
Grim and Perilous ran it on their channel, and it's really
seems
well
pleased.
well
Would-
done,
would
well
you
put
would-
together.
Do you play
So
for?
there's a Fantasy Grounds
Sibo,
extension being
shortly
done
after
right now. Uh-oh, me.
this
Hold on.
happens, another woman will come in. She's in more of a drab garment, not quite as colorful as the other ones, not quite as young or quite as shapely, but she wanders over to you and has her own little jug and small bowl for you, and sits down and starts pouring it for you and offers it up to you.
And does she look worried to me or concerned or anything? Why, so
You can give me an insight check.
apparently not.
I'm so tempted to say, oh well, he's not allowed to drink. He's young.
If she
Oh my
has
God.
any problems with being the one to wait on you, she doesn't show it. She smiles, or well, I guess her eyes kind of give you a look, and she offers you the drink. Seems completely not worried about your appearance or smell or anything.
Yeah. Then yeah, I will nod to her and give the thanks, whether she understands that or not, and take the drink from her and consume it with gratitude.
All right. You drink this thick, strong liquor down, and she pours you more. Reaches out and even kind of pats you on the head a little bit.
She's not going to be happy about that when she pulls her hand back. But I introduce myself as my name is Sibo, and you would be?
I am Sa.
Thank you for your hospitality.
It is our pleasure. The chieftain has told us you are a guest of honor. We shall treat you well.
How close are Yenril and Anethel sitting to me?
Y'all are all. You probably got a couple of people between y'all. I mean, y'all aren't like right on top of each other.
I'm gonna let you know, Yenril is not paying any attention to you right now.
I say, Yenril, are you charisma checking your person over
Oh, actually,
I'll start to chuckle.
you like the ears.
You see her kind of reach up again and play with them. Offers you another drink. Huh? I have never seen ears like this before. Are you an elf? We have heard of elves from the.
I'll take the drink. Yes, well, kind of. I am happy.
A half elf? How do you get a half elf?
Maybe I can show you later.
Well, his lower half is elf and his upper half is human.
You can go ahead and give a. We'll call it persuasion, bro.
Wait, why did it roll? Nah, I guess it rolled twice. Whatever. I think my mouse double clicked.
She tweaks your ear one more time and pours you another drink. So yes, they Imiko, or are you gonna play some music?
Sure, she'll pull out, I guess, the instrument from her homeland.
What, a mouth harp?
The shamisen
Bang,
thing.
bang, 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 bang.
Let's do a performance check. Is there a place where she'll be standing? Are they directing her somewhere?
No, you're just sitting in basically basically a large circle with everyone.
Alright, let's do the thing.
I'm going to try to excuse myself to a bathroom. We'll see you, Dad. Good seeing you, man. Be good. We'll catch you
the
stream
woman
later.
with you it gives you a look and says, "I will take." Oh, Imiko, you start playing up this wonderful music from your homeland. Pretty much everyone stops, even the girls waiting on everyone stops and stares. They've never heard music like this before, and you play so well.
Oh, wonderful.
Let's see, where did I put that? I think I had music for you.
Oh!
After a few drinks, Grundle will. I'll lean to the girl that is sitting by me, and I'll ask her if she knows how to braid.
She kind of gives you a giggle. I have braided hair before.
Have you braided a beard before?
You can see her eyes kind of sparkle a little bit. No, I have not.
Well, if you would like, you can braid my beard.
She kind of, you see her eyes light up. Really?
Yes. Truly.
Imiko, while you're playing this, though, the girls seeing Subo get let out, I'm assuming you're going to go with the woman to the back.
Who you talking to?
You?
I'm not going to no bathhouse. Wait a second. What? I said I needed to go use the restroom.
Yes, bathroom.
Bathroom. I will let her know that if she will point me in the general direction, I will be right back.
She
does not need to
stands
accompany
up
me.
to. She goes, "Oh, it will be better if we both go."
Oh, no. Take care of my companions. Keep my seat warm for me, please. It won't be long.
She gives you a look like, I'm pretty sure they're taken care of. On that note, Grundle, when you tell her this, she picks up the pot and stands up and holds out her hand.
I will stand up and follow her.
Sure. She starts to lead you away. The one with you, Yimro, looks over at her leading Grundle away and stands up with her pot in hand and offers.
I will go wherever she's taking.
Anethel, yours follows suit as well.
You know what? I don't want to offend these people, but I think I'm going to decline the second drink graciously, and I wish to speak with the old man. Make my intentions clear.
You can give me a perception check.
Ugh.
All right. The girl again offers her hand, almost has a plead to her. Come, you will enjoy.
I look to the old man for any clues. I make it clear that I wish to continue to speak with him. Does he urge me to follow this lady?
He's currently engaged with Imiko. He's watching their performance and then asking her questions about her music, her instrument, where she's from.
As I'm walking with this lady, does it seem like she has any harmful intent.
You can give me an insight check.
I'm very insightful.
You are very insightful. She has intent for you, but you don't think it's harmful.
Oh God!
As we're walking, I will look at her. I will look at her and go, you know, I'm 115 years old.
Which means you can't get it up anymore.
I'm gonna to be your great grandfather.
She giggles at you. We are only going to braid the beard, right?
Sure.
God help us.
Fiona, your girl even stands up, picks up her drink, and offers you her hand.
Oh, now this is getting better.
I'll take her hand.
All right.
While I talk
Yenru,
about all the bar fights and men I've murdered.
she keeps just like looks of awe on
You're gonna be one
her
of them.
face as she leads you off. Yinro, yours is going to lead you off into one of these huts off. When you get in there, there's a low fire. There's a sweet smelling incense burning. She sets the drink down, starts doing a belly dance or whatnot. And same for you, Grundle.
They call this
Ethel-
place they call the other place the Sinners, and this is all about to go down. What is going
I'll pull out
on?
my lyre and
What's
play her a
going down?
tune to dance to.
Apparently, the lady with you.
Anethel, are you going to resist the woman's offer completely, or are you going to go with?
No, I'm going to. I don't want to offend them, but this doesn't feel right to me. I'm gonna politely decline. But,
I think our
thank you
DM's got
most
some
graciously.
under.
And as I do this, I want to kind of sneak some glances out at some of the men who are escorting these people to judge their reaction.
Sure. Yeah, you can give me another insight check. Oh, nice. None of the guards or the old men or anybody particularly seems like anything's out of normal. The girl, as you decline her offer a second time, does have like a fearful expression, like she's afraid.
Well, I'm sorry. I hope you don't get into trouble for this, but it doesn't feel right to me.
Okay. Fiona, Yinril, Grundle, and went with the girls. Sibo, did you go with them?
No, I was trying to go to the bathroom and shaking her.
Okay. So you're not going either? You can give me a insight check as well.
One moment. Let's see. An insight check. What's that tell me?
Your companion doesn't look all that fearful. Is that a relieved look on it?
For a minute there, I thought she couldn't smell.
Okay, wait a second.
Grundle,
Say that again, bastard. What? She doesn't what? Okay.
She doesn't look fearful like Anathol's girl, and she almost looks relieved.
That we're not going in the room is what you're saying with the others. Oh yeah, okay. I give her a wink, and say just tell her to sit. Please point me in the right direction, dear. I'll be right back. Hold our spots.
She kind of points you in a direction out. Yinril, Grundle, and Fiona. I need Constitution saving throws at disadvantage for y'all.
right.
Grundle, it will be a straight shot for you.
Straight for me.
Yes.
They're going to feature the
Not
limpness. Performance anxiety?
Ooh. They lead you into these rooms. Each of them take you to a separate one. There's a fire burning. There's a sweet smelling incense. You have that warm tingle of alcohol, and the more you breathe in this sweet smelling incense, it kind of goes to your head. You're getting lighter and lighter. Grundle, you almost hold it off. perhaps that dwarven constitution, but you're watching the girl dance with the fire behind her, and their movements are rhythmic, and before you know it, you all three fall asleep.
Awesome.
The hell was the DC 20?
Probably 18.
It's his game. What do you expect?
He
God.
tried to kill us in the other game too.
Yeah, that's what he does. He's got this one track kill. They call me an ass and hard.
Hey. So I just said they fell asleep. They a little drunk, little performance anxiety.
Yeah. Wake up
Sibo,
with
you
the-
will find a outhouse in the back. You may do your
Exhausted from
business
that
or
long ride.
whatever you.
Yes. I'm going to go. I want to do it like I did in the big city. I want to go see. There's got to be urchins. I want to find some of the. There's what is going on here. Listening at doors or windows, just trying to hear and get a feel for what's happening out here. That's what I'm good at.
Stalking the children.
All right, give me an investigation roll.
I'm not in the playroom, so you know what, Fiona. So
Hey,
what
don't
do
you have? Give me a check. You have. I think you got. Is it
yeah, I got a feat there, bitch. City secrets.
Okay, that one.
An ear for deceit, right?
Yes, I was. Let's see.
Well,
Yes,
that's
go ahead
your-
and give me a. I was thinking see if it gave you any bonuses to your
mm-mm.
investigation rolls yet.
I have
oh,
that
not till
new
9.
one, insight, inquisitive. What is all that?
Yes.
Eye of
It doesn't
detail.
do anything till 9th level for that.
Yeah. No, eye of detail.
You
I
can go
can-
ahead and give
mhm.
me an investigation check.
At advantage. Is that what you said?
Yeah, go ahead and throw it at advantage. Sure. We'll use your city secret.
I didn't throw it at advantage. Hold on, let me roll another.
You
Oh.
definitely need it.
And that did it. So here, your call. I can throw it again. I'm not sure what happened there.
No,
So-
it's fine. You do poke around the city. Unlike the other one, people they're keeping to themselves. You hear people talking. You hear the mention of your party is brought up from time to time. Several of them have talked about word that one of them can make water. Basically, everyone's curious. They're excited at the idea of one making water. Give me a percentile in the tower real quick. Oh, nice. You hear one group talking, and you actually recognize it is the other old woman that had originally been with the group. And she is talking to a man, and she's talking about how she hopes that the wedding ceremonies go well, that they could use more people, especially the one who can make water.
Oh shit, Shanoa! I'm not sure I'm gonna say anything.
It seems we were being set up in arranged marriages. and
Yes,
apparently they
y'all
were very open
are.
to,
Oh, yes.
Wait, what?
No, this is no. You don't know
Getting
nothing,
married to a
Fiona.
woman.
Shh,
That's
Fiona.
not a bad thing.
You just relax, y'all. Just enjoy y'all's time in the dark area, in the back area. So if that's all I'm hearing, that they're not, I'm not picking up anything of unease or deceit.
Oh no, they're excited. You've heard several people say, "I'm so glad more people are here. We could use. It's almost time for trading season. We need more people. The one who can make water will be valuable to the city."
I think that
town.
obelisk in the middle is a apropos. It is there for a reason. Okay, well, I will then casually make my way back after I'm hearing some of these lovely little tales and all that. And I'm going to let Grundy know about the water deal, that he needs to use that.
When you get back to the group,
he's busy.
there's
That's
only
right.
Anethel and
yeah.
Imako there. Anethel,
Yeah.
what are you doing? As Imako finishes up her song and is chatting with this older gentleman about her music.
I'll whisper to Anethel what I said while you're doing that.
Okay. I'm gonna head over and try to pull myself into the conversation with Emiko and the old man.
Imiko, what are you telling this old man as Anadol walks up?
And I'd imagine he'd probably hear me snoring.
They led y'all to other nearby abode.
Well, she'll just be talking about where she comes from. Back in Faerun. Because he's not from here, nor is she from Faerun. But she is from another island out there. So that's where this comes from, and I used to love playing this when I was younger, but then I was traveling to find a lady. And somehow we ended up here. It's very sandy. It was snowing where we were coming from.
Anadol, you walk up just as the man goes, snowing? I have not heard of this, but you are from the Fae Island?
To the Fae Islands?
Yes.
I've never heard it called that before.
Well, they are the only islands I know of, far to the south in the Great Sea.
Oh. I am from an island.
He seems to accept this. He's like it answers a lot of questions about your group.
Yes. Oh, where did everybody go?
Anadol?
I do not hail from an island. I come from a area called the Sword Coast in Faerun. But I believe it is very far from here, as I have yet to meet anyone who has ever heard of this place.
Yes, it's true.
The older man does a good job of basically paying you equal attention. He's a good conversationalist. He asks you about your Sword Coast, your Faerun, how you got here.
Right. I share most of my information freely. I would like to ask him about his own troubles and inquire if there's anything that we could do to maybe help.
He looks towards the doorway that leads to the south. Well, the oasis has been drying up more and more every year. I hope we do not end up like the crystal waters, but so far we are doing all well. We have been trading, although I am not so happy with whom we are trading, but there are not many options.
Who have you been trading with?
The Dranathul from... They live in the Bone.
The what bones?
The Bone City.
Oh. I've not seen that place yet, but it is here on my map.
And what's the name of the people? The Dranathul?
Yes, Dranathul? Yes. They do not need the food they have. They are willing to trade.
They rhyme with you, Anadol.
And what do you trade to them in exchange for their food and provisions?
Looks around, well, lately not much.
I didn't catch that last part you cut out.
I said lately not much. Our trading has not been going so well.
Oh, it's unfortunate. Trade is the lifeblood of any settlement.
That it is.
New trade routes? You mentioned islands to the south. Are there people or cities in that direction?
It's just too far and we have nothing that they would value.
Well, that is unfortunate.
Yes, but hopefully things will be better soon.
Well, I must say, if your oasis has been drying up for several years now at the least, you see that changing. You may want to think about relocating before it's too late. And this
Yes.
also becomes an oasis of sand and the dead.
Why is this place losing its water so quickly?
He seems almost affronted at the idea of abandoning them. We are children of the gods. We were promised to stay here. They will return. They will make it all.
Oh, the gods? What gods?
He goes off into a whole spiel about the gods and how they ruled this land, and they were true gods, unlike that false god, the Peacebringer.
Oh, I've heard a bit about this Peacebringer character. At first, they seemed kind of okay, but I don't know. It's a little weird.
What is the history of the Drenathul? Where have they come from? I get the feeling they're not like other people.
It gives you kind of a look almost of disgust. They were allies of the Peacebringer. I do not know what deals he made with them long ago, but it seems that they have fulfilled their portion. He gave them the bones of the land to rule over. They are... you see him thinking for a little bit how to phrase it. They are not living, but they are not dead either.
So they are... Oh, I wonder if they're like those creepy things we saw in the desert by the oasis.
Ask him about that monster. Ask about
Yeah.
the ooze, oasis oozy, whatever it was.
Yeah, I'd describe the encounter with that creature. Ask him if he knows anything about these things or if there are more out there.
The cursed ones, those who died traitors, branded with a curse for all time. They know only thirst and hate. But the oasis you mentioned of, I have heard tales of a vanishing oasis. It is a dangerous place, but if one is desperate enough and willing to sacrifice, I am told it will give you great wealth.
And it's true. Very true.
Look at my breakthroughs, kind of. Oh, well, I'm sleeping. Never mind.
You're peacefully dreaming.
Is there anything worth investigating at the Oasis of Sand? When was the last time anybody went out there?
You see him give a almost like a, not a cross over his chest, but a similar kind of symbol. I would not go to that cursed place. It is full of the ones like you mentioned before, the curse.
Well,
oops.
I will heed your warning then.
Oh, also, when you asked him if the Drenathul were like that, he's like, they are not like those. They are not living, but they are not dead, and they are not mindless. They are people, but they are the dead. He has this look like he doesn't know how to better explain.
You know,
Well, that's
I'm
strange.
suddenly intrigued. Perhaps these guys can unlock the secret of immortality.
Do you say this out loud?
No, I think that to myself.
Okay.
Do they have a leader? Do they have a main settlement if I wish to visit and meet with them?
The City of Bones. You will find it there, or they will find you. They have a leader, but I do not know who they are. We have only dealt with traders from there before.
Have your traitors gone to their territories? Or do they come here, or is there a neutral meeting ground?
Sometimes they come to us, sometimes we have gone to them. Often they come to the Great Bazaar when it is held at the Oasis.
How often is the Great Bazaar?
Oh, there has not been one for many years, not since before the Crystal Oasis turned to sand.
I see. Well, if I wish to travel there and meet with these people, could you offer a guide?
You see him thinking, there It could be possible. They should be sending a trader. We had hoped to have something to trade. I do not know if we will, but they will take you back with them. If they always are wanting more to join them.
Right. Well, that's something we can do then.
I suppose so. There's a lot of this place that we've yet to see. Although there's been a lot of strange happenings, that's for sure.
Do we break the news to our companions?
What news?
I'll whisper that to Anathul.
See why we can't share this information?
Oh, I'm talking about the other
They turn up?
stuff.
Oh, I'm sorry. What other stuff?
What I told, I don't want to tell them, Celeste. I was trying with this chat that I've overheard that our.
Oh, about the marriage proposals?
No, they're actually. I don't think you're getting a proposal. I think they are getting married.
Yeah. Oh,
In
no.
the process of?
In the process of it.
They're responsible for their choices.
Okay, I got no problem with that.
I don't know anything about it, so in the dark
Good.
again.
Yep. I'm gonna slam down another drink, giggling the whole time. I have to spit it up.
Is there a place to rest, or is this the proposed inn?
When you mention resting, the old man offers to let y'all stay here in the it's not an inn, it's a communal house basically where they hold meetings and places of, but he offers to let you Anathul and Cebu stay here.
Oh. Well,
I
if
guess
there's no other place, sure.
I have one last thing to ask the man. I can let him know that we may have run afoul of the saviors in Ashala, and we are looking for a safe house, a haven. Would he be willing to offer that to us?
Oh, Onyx.
Run afoul of the city? What do you mean by run afoul?
Oopsie daisy.
Okay, let's. Ooh. I tell him about how we joined the captain, but I kind of gloss over the fact that we murdered him. And I just allude to the fact that our mission to aid them in driving out the sinners failed. And we had to report some bad news to the city. We feel that they may have been disappointed in our efforts, and we decided best to leave before they could ask some awkward questions. It's nothing
Give
they need
me
to
a
concern themselves
deception
about, but
roll.
yeah, we'd rather lay low.
Squeaky chairs are good for
In their
things.
Little room. Oh. boy.
Fine. Let me pull up your stat block real quick. No, this isn't the one. I'll even throw it out so you can see. You watch him. He's watching you. Kind of nods a little bit. Well, not everyone is happy with the requirements of the Beastbringer. They are false gods. They wish you to worship them. If you have run afoul of them, we do not mind you staying, but we will not go out of our way to help you either.
Well, what if I proved that I was a friend to you, your people, in the ways of the old god?
He actually looks intrigued. And how would you do this?
I revealed the fact that I am a seer and I'm a lore master, And I understand the writing on the obelisk, and I'd be willing to share the information in the tales that I glean from it. If I have his pledge of friendship and sanctuary.
Let's see what he rolls for insight, whether he believes you're telling the truth or not. Oh. He seems intrigued. You notice that the older woman who stayed quiet this whole time but has stayed by his side also perks up a bit. You can read the language of the...
Indeed. If you wish, I can show you now.
He seems very energetic as he stands up. Yes, if you can read the language of the gods, please, you must tell us.
All right. I escort them to the obelisk, and I recite the tales as I read them, and I point out to show that I'm very clearly giving them the straight goods.
All right. They seem enthused. Him and the old woman keep breaking off to whisper together, and then come back and they ask you to repeat parts of it and reread it. And there's this energy about them, like they're just so excited, so enthralled with this. Like it's bringing everything. Do you tell them about its magical role as well, or just read the stories?
I'll just read the stories. They don't need to know about its powers.
They both keep going on, and you keep hearing them say, "This proves it. This proves what we've always said. We've arrived. The Peacebringer is a false god. We knew better, and when they return, we will be rewarded." They seem very happy with you. Yes, we will do our best to help you. We cannot fight the city, but we will do our best to hide you. You are a good friend for us, yes? You stay. You can become one of us. We will get you a wife. Most beautiful woman in all the village.
I hold my hands up, shaking them, shaking my head. No, a wife will not be necessary. I have many travels and journeys, and I cannot be tied to a mortal.
It is okay. We get you a beautiful husband if you want. We don't question.
No, I do not wish to be tied down to a spouse. I am a seeker of mystic knowledge. I plan to travel far and wide.
You plan to leave then? Not too soon, of course, yes?
But I won't be staying for long. I have many questions that need answering. And the answers lie out there, and I point off into this.
You see them kind of trying to think over what they might offer you to get you to stay, but they finally kind of give like a resigned look. Okay, but you are a friend here. You will read more?
I have an update on the whole...
Certainly. I will share whatever I can off the obelisk.
Awesome.
In fact, if they have any other writings or things they would like to show me, I will gladly share that information, because it gives me a chance to glean that information as well.
Ooh. Throw me a percentile on the tower. We'll see how lucky you are. Do they have something for you?
Hang on a second.
It's fine in the thing. They get excited, and you see the older woman wander off, and she will come back sometime later with many scrolls and parchments, even a couple of dusty old... none of them, unfortunately, end up being in the language of the old gods, and most of it is... It's kind of like the Ten Commandments. It's rules to live by and proverbs and things to help basically a society function. You will also find 3 particular scrolls of interest. Each of them are magical scrolls that have a spell in them. And would you like to attempt to acquire these scrolls?
Acquire them as in put them in my backpack? Yes. Learn the spells? I'm a warlock. That's not
well,
really...
yes, but you may give me, I guess, a sleight of hand at advantage.
Oh, so okay, so you're talking actually steal them.
Yes, were you going to steal them from them, or?
No, I think I would almost rather negotiate, but I don't really have use. Can I attempt to negotiate with them and see if they will offer any of the scrolls as compensation for me reading their histories and giving them the word of the gods?
Sure. You can do a persuasion at advantage. They are quite
Okay,
pleased
yeah,
with you.
I'd rather do that than steal from. Come on, baby. Ooh.
Ooh, nice. They when you do you tell them what the scroll that they're magical scrolls that you would like them, or are you?
Yep.
Okay, you're being upfront to them. They look them over, and again, the old man moves off with the old woman, chats for a little bit, and then comes like, "We would have nothing to do with them anyways. We did not even know. For what you have given us, you may have them. It is a think of it as a gift of friendship. Perhaps we have others we might find if you stayed. You could help us look."
Oh, I can't stay for long, I'm afraid, but I very much appreciate the offer. I will return, though, and our friendship will continue.
All right, give me a second. I'm putting 3 scrolls in the thing. Sibo, Imiko, what are y'all doing while he's playing Lord Master?
Is there anybody else inside of this hall thing? Like in the building?
There's a few other, like basically the guards. You've still got Sibo's lady. You've got Anathol's lady, and but there's not many other people. Like this isn't a very happening joint.
Can I ask the lady where I can find my friend?
Which friend?
No, everybody where that was dragged off. She wasn't paying attention.
She gives you this look like, oh, they are, they will be busy right now.
I'm snickering in the corner.
Busy? We need to be sleeping. It's in the morning. We've been traveling all night.
They're sleeping, Imiko. Trust me. They're sleeping. They're getting plenty of rest.
But where? Because I need to find a room that they just... Where am I going to sleep?
That's a good question.
They offered you basically this area.
Oh, a room. If there is a room, I will gladly take one. Thank you.
There's no room, but it's a large area. You may camp out there if you like.
No, all I need is a blanket on the floor. But I'll just camp out right there and sleep everything off after traveling all night long.
Yeah.
None the wiser.
That's right. I'm just kind of sit back and I'm just going to kind of kick back and relax a little bit. You know, feet propped up, sipping on my drink, sipping my gin and juice. And if nobody's kind of walking around and watching us and all that, what is the girl doing as I'm just kind of sitting there? Is she trying to get my attention, or she just, keeps taking care of my needs?
If you will sit down with her, she'll offer you some more drugs, feed you.
Ask her for a little food. How about did they have anything, what is there stuff edible, breads and cheeses or fruits or dates or?
They originally offered you roasted roots and some like dried thin bread. She will feed you some dates and dried dates and papaya that seem very.
Yeah, I know dried dates and papaya. This looks fresh. Not got hair from me sticking it in my pouch or something like that.
Well, it's clean, but it's the preserved dates and papaya. They don't have many of them, but they offer them to you.
I'll offer one to her.
You see her lift her veil and open her mouth so you can feed her and chews on it. Offers you some food and tries to give you more liquid.
I slow down a little bit. I don't want to be too groggy, and I know what's happening, so I'm trying to keep my wits about me to make sure that I don't end up in that room. But I'm gonna just, thank her for it, and keep an eye on Emiko and Anethel. That's all.
Well, Emiko sounds like she's bunkering down for the night. Anethel returns from his storytelling and acquiring new items. What would you like to do?
How can I get those scrolls identified?
You can identify one item per rest. Mind you, if you're not using a identify spell, you only get the basic knowledge. So if there's any hidden properties or abilities, you won't learn that. But
well, I don't have identified, but I'd like to peruse these scrolls while I rest.
Sure. You can identify one of them. Is there a particular one you want to identify?
Let's identify the lavish scroll.
Scrolling. There it is. This is the lavish scroll.
Ooh.
Sibo, or what are you doing? Are you taking a rest as well, basically?
Yeah, but I'll keep one eye open, one eye closed.
Okay. The three of y'all can rest and relax. You basically spend the whole day recuperating after your forced march during the night, and they offer you food and drinks. Your friends haven't shown back up, but Sibo, you might know why. You don't know.
Hey, I'm going to motion for my lady, and I'm going to tell her that, I want to get some fresh air, and I want to take a stroll around outside in the oasis area and all that, and just kind of act nonchalantly, just, enjoying the scenery and all that, and have her join me. Stay close by.
Sure. She accompanies you wherever you like. You wander down to the oasis area?
Yes. I want to see what you can tell as far as the makeup of the buildings. If I'm seeing that the food quantities are at a lower proportions like they were from the other city and all that, then I'm seeing that these people are not as well off. I'm trying to clue in to how much they're struggling, and I've heard some of it, but I want to see it from my own two eyes.
Sure. You can give me one of your investigation checks. See how well you piece everything together. You look around, like I said, you notice you're seeing more people coming out and about, almost like they're less worried about y'all. Fewer people are hiding. They still kind of avoid you. You notice that the oasis water level is dropping. It's much. You could tell that it looks like it's lowered maybe 6 inches from the recent enough that it hasn't settled up and everything. There's small crops planted near it, date trees, but they're not shriveled, but they're small, and you can see they're struggling. You don't see a lot of people moving around. They are gathering water from the well, but you see it's very small containers, and then what they're taking, or not the well, but the oasis, but not a whole lot, and always under kind of a watchful eye from what you take as the guards of the city. You don't see any shops or merchants or anything like that. Everyone just kind of has that beaten look that you would find what you're used to seeing people in the slums. People just doing what they can to make it through the day.
Yep, that's what I'm just trying to determine, so I can relay that back to everybody, that we have a whole different type, demographics of culture here than what I was uneased about from our first city. And I want to make sure everybody relay that to Anethel and Emiko when they decide to wake up.
And I'll say, with your background and everything, you could tell that there's almost a desperation to the whole city. Like, the whole city's it knows it's dying out and it's on the edge, and they're kind of desperate, but they're also the kind that don't want to give up. Like,
I wanted so. Yeah, I'm not
They're
much. I wouldn't know much about Ace. Yeah, they're survivors, but this Oasis, is there a way? Once Grundy gets playing with his Jeeper Creepers to find out about making water, if there's a way that we can tell what's happening with this Oasis and a way to reverse it, or change what's happening here. But I know I don't good enough for that for the moment. But I want to put that on my list of things to discuss with the group.
All right. So basically, y'all are all taking a rest, and Ethel, towards the end of your long rest, basically, as night's coming on, the old man will come to you and tell you that he has some news for you. Traders from the City of Bones have been spotted, and it looks like they will be there shortly. He again says, "We would love for you to stay, but you have done so much for us. We would not like to be rude not guest. What's the hell's host? We will make arrangements if you would like to travel with them."
I must inquire with my companion, but sounds interesting. Thank you. I appreciate that very much.
Sibo, you and Imako are with Anathul, so y'all can whatever with that knowledge.
Oh, the other people, the trade.
Go chat with them. You don't want me doing it.
Well, I can go with Anathul to go talk to these people. Sibo, why don't you go and wake up the others?
I'm enjoying my sleep. Don't you dare.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that to her. Trust me, if they're sleeping this long, there's a good need for that. Then I am going to continue. I'm going to travel to the southern parts of the village here while y'all go meet with the traders and all. And I want to just continue seeing anything else step out. May even chat with my woman about their troubles with this gatekeeper dude. What more can she reveal to me about what's happened and what's happening there?
Will you give me a persuasion roll? See if you can weasel something out of. Are you just asking? Are you wanting to actually pry it out of her, or you just want to ask her? See what
I want to lead her in I want to be kind of deceptive with my conversation with her. Is that I'm not trying to go directly for the striking blow, but to kind of pick at what's happening here with this group and find some history moment. I want to try to pull her out about her and what the tribe here is, what I'm calling them, and how long they've been here, bringing up good memories. And then I want to zing her every now and then with something with the city, just to see what that animosity is, if there's any other type of clue that I can pull out about what they're really doing up there. Maybe
you can give me a persuasion or deception check, whichever you want to make.
Oh, I'll be doing this persuasion. I wouldn't want to totally deceive, but I'm letting it bring it out naturally, feeling that she's revealing it to me at ease. So let's see. You want that in the tower or out in the open?
You can do that in the open.
So you can see your fill.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
You do okay. You later on, she talks about, you can tell when you mention the city of Ashala, there's hostility there. But also they're well aware of the difference in power between them. She does mention that she hopes that it is in her lifetime that the gods return so that she can see the judgment wrought upon these non-believers. She talks about the Oasis has been here as long as anybody, or the village has been here as long as anybody knows, that they were descended from the chosen people of the true gods who were sent here to thrive and prosper and live in the Oasis. And the monument is proof of it, and it was through this monument the gods gave them everything. The Oasis lifeblood came from the monument. But with the gods gone, every year they lose a little more water. and things get a little bit harder. That the food there isn't as much food, it isn't as plentiful. That they had to start trading with the City of Bones, and they kind of have a disgusted mention of that. Just like what we have to trade, and all this just to survive. You know what? Give me a straight charisma check.
Charisma check. Oh, God. We don't have inspiration. You haven't ever given out inspiration, have you? You stingy bastard. I knew it. That's why I was calling it. I knew it. I was going to use it. Oh, well. I stink too much. She got downwind from me. Woo!
She's
I'll try
very
again later.
polite, and she doesn't seem to. If she ever is distressed by your appearance, she's very apt at hiding it.
I'd let her know that she should stay upwind from me. I understand, and I recognize it, but and I appreciate her discretion.
It was almost like y'all were having a moment, but maybe, like you said, she got downwind of you for.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yes.
Yeah. I'm pretty certain of that. I'll try again, but I worked enough little magic there, and I just let it go, and then we'll make her say, well, how about we make our way back to my companions? But I appreciate your stories and letting me see this place of yours. We must do something about it. Something can be done. There has to be.
Life always finds a way. It can be a struggle, and we may not like it, but there is always a solution.
I agree. I will head back.
It is 10:45.
Yeah, I'm gonna say.
Need to call it.
Yep. I'm good to call for me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
what a
Probably.
great night.
This is.
Yep. Dun dun dun. Y'all are gonna be really rested up in 2 weeks. Y'all are super married now. So.
Yes, I'm gonna
Super
send
married.
y'all the three of y'all a message.
We were just sleeping.
To lead y'all into next session. Sorry.
Wonderful.
Oh boy.
Wonderful. Don't tell anybody. Whatever
I'm
he sent
not.
you, save it for us for
I'm
next time.
not.
Yeah. Yep.
Damn it, I'm not.
Your laugh alone just told us something was funny. So.
I can't wait.
Yep.
That's going to be interesting.
All right.
Yes, it is.
Cute. That's so cute. You got little ones running around.
My main question is my beard braided?
Your beard is actually braided.
Okay.
Oh, that's so nice.
I think I can deal with that then.
That's awesome.
Cool.
Well, thanks for the great adventure
Yep.
there, Joseph.
Yep. Good
Thank
job.
you, teammates. You're a
Thank
great party.
you.
Yes.
We'll see everybody. I guess, yes, we'll be back on the 25th.
Yes, sir.
Seems like it.
Perfect. See you then, fellas.
Okay. All right,
Ladies.
team. Good job. I appreciate it, Joseph. Good job, DM, and I thank you for it. Gonna let me playing and being silly. So.
Oh yes. I hope y'all have fun. There's
had
not a lot of
fun.
combat at this point, but y'all can find fights if you want.
Yeah,
I mean-
we like role playing. It's great.
Well,
I mean, we definitely had fun last night, apparently.
All right, guys. I'm gonna sign off and chat a little bit in the stream. I'll catch y'all in 2 weeks. Thanks.
Good
All
night.
right.
Night,
Good night.
Night stream.
Good night.
Yep, folks. All right. Yep, Bashman. Next week, yes, we've got BJ Hensley on the Wizards of the Round Table, and chatting about her work, what she's been doing, and I believe she's got. Think Jeff, some of y'all, she done some kid books writing or something like that, because I don't know much about her, and so I need to learn up on it a little. But I believe that will be our guest, and I'm not sure. Playground Adventures. Okay, all right. I knew there was something there, but I was going to chat about the kid stuff. Actually, bringing up kid modules online. I don't know. I'll find some angle on the online deal. And then I don't know if we've announced the next one after that. I got to wait for Brian on that one because that's a pretty interesting one. That's going to be the next guest. And then we'll get toward the holidays, and I think we'll somewhat slow down kid modules. Yeah, ever do such thing? That's right. Who would do such a thing? But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow night as we continue on with Tuesday groups chomping at the bit for Dungeon of the Mad Mage, and then our Thursday group, the Dragon Heist boys, as they continue on to try to discern what in the hell is going on in Waterdeep. And that's basically what we've got for show-wise, Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays right now, at least for the foreseeable month. At least keep it away. Like I said, I was chatting with Celestian and working with one of those other Sanguine Isles. Oh my gosh, Jeff, I apologize. I did forget. Hopefully Josh is not watching. So yes, Wednesday night is Tales of the Sanguine Isles here on the channel. Oh boy, I just totally whiffed on that one, didn't I? I'm tired actually. I'm gonna have a big long work holiday for Thanksgiving. I won't get any time off because I got a huge server install coming up. So my mind's been on that. But yeah, so I'm not streaming it. It is Josh and the gang playing on, but here on the channel. But it gets to give me an extra break. But we'll be doing, like I said, I was talking about is we're trying to get the more comfortable with the Alien RPG. Basically, the rule pack that was developed out there, the user content, to run that next month. The 3 scenarios, the 3 little one-shots, run them a couple times. I want to try to find a few players we'll do here, but then I'd like to find some another channel, something like that are very heavy, more RP based, because it is really written for that. It's got some combat and it's there, but there is a lot of RP and a lot of stuff that you've got to figure out. You're not supposed to know anything about the Alien movies. It's the best way to play it. But I'm liking it, and the work is kind of fun, even though I'm not a coder, but I'm putting some stuff in. But we'll see. And then Squaw is actually, he's saying that he's going to be, I guess he's like Celestian's doing, is doing some side bits, contractor work for him, put those rule sets together. I guess it's a smart idea, I think, because with the Unity now, I actually got to install it. I hadn't had a chance to install it yet on the system and play around with it. But getting that out of the way and getting these rule sets in place, because I think it'd be smart to put Alien there. There's Zywander, Mutant Zero, all these other ones. I know there's some there, and we just need more rule sets. We need more game platforms to play with. I want to bring other content to the channel. I love my D&D, but I love the Savage Worlds, and I want to get some of this other stuff. And this Alien one is fun reading. I like it the way it's set, and it's not too difficult to run. But getting the dice coded right properly for your failures and your successes and your panic rolls and stuff like that are kind of cool. So anyway, all right. So that's it for the streaming for the week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then round off until next week. Yeah, so I'm going to install it. I'll probably play around with it. I may try to install it this weekend. So we'll see if I get a chance to. But I'm doing some work on the Alien stuff plus my work. And I'm cleaning. I'm trying to get this. I'm trying to come back to this, the painting stuff. And I just keep saying that, but it's just timing issue. And the stuff we're doing, the new business stuff I'm doing with my wife's doing, and the changes we're getting ready to make to head up toward Denton. For a new store at the first of the year. I got that going on too. So apparently I have bitten off a whole hell of a lot, and we'll be starting off 2020 with a bang. So gonna stay busy. But anyway, enough of me rambling. Everybody that's watching, hanging out, I appreciate it. Like I said, we'll be back tomorrow night at 7:30, and we'll be doing our Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Not an art store, Celestian. We are actually doing a CBD shop. We have got a property up there just north of TWU on the north side of Denton, just outside of Razor's Ranch area. And we're trying to finalize the deal on the lease with the owner. I'm going to hopefully be able to, I'd like to try to buy the property from him if we ever really get into it. But something my wife want to do, a metaphysical CBD shop we're going to do up there, and it's got a whole second level of the house that's not being used right now. It's a house, 100-year-old house that's been renovated. Yeah, talk to me about it. Got a lot of stuff going on with it. I'm doing a bunch of study on hemp. Got a bunch of organizations I'm a part of, and I've invested with some groups up in Oklahoma on the cannabis side. And so even though I'm not a smoker or stuff like that, the money and the business opportunities are big. But yeah, we're going to open the store. But the second level I was talking about is a huge opening. We may run some gaming stuff out of there if I can work out the numbers to lease it for him properly. It is really cool looking, this house, and they've done a nice job on the remodel. It is old, but we're going to move up there. So I'm going to get the hell out of Capel, go up north, and I hadn't even stepped in foot in Reaper's store and done anything with him up there. And with Lord Gasumba and Nightheart Gaming, and befriending them and chatting with them, it's just kind of making sense. Things are just been leading me that way for quite a while toward Denton. So we're headed up there, and the store should be going within end of January. So, but yeah, send me some info. Will the store ship out of state? Yeah, well, actually you can with the CBD products. You can, Jeff. You can, hemp's now legal throughout the 50 U.S. states. The FDA has released most of the guidelines. Our lawyers have signed off on it. And I've got some huge cannabis firm out of Denver that represents me and my wife and our interest here. And they've signed off on it all and told us we have got it set and good to go. So I'm looking forward to that. Making sure the lawyers sign off on it all. That was the big deal. But I'm wanting to grow some stuff too. I just got that itch. Don't know why, but I think there's a lot of stuff going on there. Not leaving Texas, no. Just leaving Capel, headed to Denton. So a new suburb of DFW, so to speak. Used to be too far away. Now it's just a hop, skip, and a jump. I'm up there a lot now. So, all right, folks, we'll see everybody back here tomorrow night. Be good. Thank you for watching. Any other questions or things going on, hop into the Discord server, say hi, and we will go from there. And Jeff and Cersei, you need to talk. We got your NPC I keep forgetting about, and you were wanting to do some other ideas and stuff. Send me a Discord message with your thoughts and all that, and we'll schedule something maybe this coming weekend to chat online and just put our brains together, our big old brains together on stuff, and have some fun there. All right, folks, I'm going to haul it. I will see y'all later. Take care, and be back here tomorrow night. See ya.